Hey, Justin, how are ya? Thanks for joining in. How's everybody doing today, guys? We're doing good, Justin. Thank you. Who else is here? Say hello. Brad?
I did, Brad. Thank you.
Hey, Rick.
How'd you do with Dynock, Brad? Hey, Rick.
Great job, Brad. Congratulations. 99%. Killing it. How's it going, Rick?
We're going to give it a few more minutes. Let some more people join in.
Where's everybody listening from? Let us know in the comments. Hey guys, are you able to log in on Facebook? Let us know. We've got Philadelphia. We've got New York.
Hey, Dan.
Are you guys able to see this on Facebook? Thank you for bearing with us, guys. All right, let's catch up in the chat.
Jeremy's on.
Hey, Dan. Hey, Fernando. How are you? Jeremy, hopefully Facebook is back up and running now. I think it should be good. Hey, Michelle.
Dustin's here.
Hey, Dustin. Hi, Ash.
Jerry.
Hey, Jerry. How are you? Where's everybody listening from? Aloha.
Mr. Mike Watson in the house.
Hey, Mike.
And
How
we
are
have
ya?
Erik.
Hi, Tanny. Hi, Erik. You're the best. Thank you for all your help.
Aaron and Chrissy, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Manny.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. Sorry for the technical glitches, but I think we got them worked out.
All right. We have some Pennsylvania in the house, not too far from EPD.
Erwin.
Hey, Erwin.
We have Dylan, William. Oh, there's Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette from San Fran.
Heather, thank you for joining. We got Jimmy Riggins.
Hey, Jimmy. We've got Dustin from South Carolina. We've got our favorite Canadian, Dean Mitchell.
Jason Thomas, Accent Tint.
Hey, Jason.
York, PA.
Puerto Rico, check it out.
Oh, it's Edgar. Edgar, good to see you on. Thank you.
All right, guys. Give it a couple more minutes. Manny should be back on shortly. Hey, Garrett.
Garrett's on. Hey, Garrett, how are you?
Hi, Cato.
Cato.
Oh, we've
Another
got two
Canadian.
favorite Canadians. Arizona, very nice. Hey, Sean.
Billy.
Sean is our lead trainer over at EPD University, our 3M certified training facility.
Hello, Robbie.
Ooh, check this out. Dean, I think you heard right. Hey, Steven, how are you tonight?
And Lawrence is here.
First class detailing, Sean is the man. You are absolutely right. Johnny Blades, how are you?
Johnny,
hey, Lawrence.
thank you. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Trip, how are you tonight?
Oh, there's Erik Moore. Wonder what Erik's going to win tonight.
He is so lucky. That guy is so lucky.
And we have Mike Logan on too. Michelle Gonzalez, thank you for joining.
Hey, Michelle. Michelle, were you at Tinter Battles? Hey, Steven, again. Hey, Hector. Look at that. Right back at you, Lawrence.
All right, what time we have? 7:10?
Hey, exclusive window tinting. All right, guys. So we are going to kick things off shortly. We've got West Virginia. Look who it is. We have Marco.
Welcome,
how are
Marco.
you, Marco? Put Manny back up there.
Hey, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great evening. I see Marco's here. Hey, Marco.
Garrett. Yes. Oh, Marco, tell your son he is the cutest thing ever. Hopefully he'll be at WFR. We've got Florida.
Wow, Florida.
Shooting Cowboy. All right, so for those of you who don't know us, Mary and I are actually mother and daughter, if you can't already tell that. We are part of EPD's inside sales team. Marion has been working with EPD for
15 years.
And I just came and joined the team this past November. Manny over here, I'll let you introduce yourself. He is our vice president.
My name is Manny Hundrulis. I've been with EPD for, wow, 20 years now. I grew up in this industry, but have been working at EPD since 2002. And I'm excited to be here tonight.
I think it's going to be a good show.
I think so too.
All right. You want to kick it off, Manny? What do you think?
Well, it sounds like we have no more technical issues. People are coming in. I'd say get it started, Chrissy, whenever you're ready.
All right, let's do this. Let's have a countdown. All right, guys, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a great evening. We are ready to kick this off. So I'm going to turn it over to Manny, Energy Products Distribution's Vice President. Take it away, Manny.
Well, thanks, Chrissy, and thanks, Marion. I'm going to start to share my screen, so you'll probably not see me. Give me a second here. All right. Are you able to see my screen? Chrissy, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, Manny, we can see it.
Okay, great. Just want to make sure. All right. Somehow I lost the sound. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Manny Hundrulis, Vice President of Energy Products Distribution, or EPD for short. The reason for tonight's podcast is to introduce ourselves to the industry, while also providing you some great content to help you manage and grow your businesses. But before we get into all that, there are a lot of people I'd like to thank. First, I'd like to thank all of you for joining this evening. We know that it cuts into family time, and for those of you on the West Coast, you might even still be working. Second, I'd like to thank Marion Georgiakis, otherwise known as Mother Marion, and her daughter Chrissy Forbes, who we also call Mother Marion 2.0, for organizing tonight's event. Last and certainly not least, I'd like to thank our guest speakers, Dean Mitchell, Alan Bray, Ray Padilla, and Erik Devash. There are good reasons why we invited each of these guest speakers tonight. Dean of Tinters for a Cause will be announcing a competition that EPD is holding to raise money for his worthy charity. Alan, owner and founder of Bray Group, will present his newest product called Super Stretch. Super Stretch is a urethane-based windshield film that is so easy to install as compared to typical polyester films. Ray of MediaTune will be presenting his company's marketing services that are geared specifically to this industry to help you sell more film. Ray was selected to be a guest speaker at Tinter Battles in January, and after hearing him speak about his firm's capabilities, I was blown away. Erik, designer of TintWiz software, offers automotive and architectural film dealers a complete and easy-to-use business management solution to manage and grow their businesses. And after receiving a demonstration of TintWiz from Erik, again, I was blown away. So back to the reason for this podcast. It's to introduce ourselves to the industry. We've been a part of this industry since 1978, but there are many dealers, installers, and other industry members who just don't know that we exist, who we are, or how we can help them manage and grow their businesses. And tonight's podcast is all part of our plan to change that. So with that being said, who is EPD? Well, as I alluded to earlier, we've been in the film industry since 1978, originally as a commercially oriented 3M window film dealer in the Baltimore and Washington, D.C. markets. At that time, 3M distributed directly to dealers, but they changed their business model in 1985. That's when EPD became a 3M authorized master distributor of architectural and automotive window film products. And that was followed up in 2005 when we became a master distributor of 3M paint protection film, and subsequently 3M vinyl wrap film and 3M ceramic coatings. We're also an authorized distributor of Bray windshield protection, which we'll discuss in greater detail when Alan speaks to his latest creation, Super Stretch, in just a few moments. EPD is also an authorized Graphtec plotter distributor and service center. And finally, we're most proud of our association with Tinters for a Cause, an industry charity that helps industry members who are in need. In about 10 minutes or so, Dean, along with Marion and Chrissy, will be announcing a contest where the proceeds go to raise money for this worthy cause. As mentioned before, EPD is a distributor of multiple architectural and automotive films and finishes. But what exactly does that mean? From an automotive perspective, we sell 3M automotive window film, 3M paint protection film, 3M pattern software, 3M wrap film series 2080, 3M ceramic coatings, and Bray windshield protection. We sell all these products nationwide. And what a lot of people in the industry don't know is that you don't need to be a 3M dealer to purchase some of these 3M products, like 3M ceramic coatings and 3M wrap film series 2080. You're free to purchase these from us without any certification. And for those of you who don't know what 3M wrap film series 2080 is, we created this video to help you understand.
3M Wrap Film Series 2080 is a flexible, adhesive vinyl wrap that has non-visible air release channels for easy expert installation. This durable color change film is primarily used to customize the inside and outside of a vehicle. Offered in various finishes, 2080 comes in gloss, satin, matte, metallic, and non-metallic finishes, in addition to brushed metal and carbon fiber films, where you can feel the texture. For gloss, satin, and matte finishes, vehicle owners can choose from a wide array of colors. Not just for automotive use, it can be used on boats, airplanes, electronics, and many other flat or curved, non-porous surfaces. 3M offers an 8-year warranty on vertical applications and up to 3 years on horizontal applications for all 2080 installations. 2080 film can also be removed if needed. When used, applied, maintained, and removed within the 3M warranty period, it removes cleanly, and cleanup of residual adhesive is a breeze. All films are made and tested to withstand the elements. You can help protect the beauty and life of your wrap by storing your vehicle inside when possible and by conducting regular cleaning. To learn more about 3M 2080 wrap film or to pick your finish, visit epdwindowfilm.com.
Also important to note is that 3M's Tint and PPF software can be used by anyone also. You don't need to be a 3M dealer or use 3M Tint or PPF. I encourage each of you, to try it out with a 14-day free trial. Simply email us at info@epdwindowfilm.com to request a free trial of 3M's Tint and PPF pattern software. Now, from an architectural perspective, we sell 3M sun control, insulating, and safety and security window films, along with 3M glass finishes and 3M Dynoc. Some of these items we sell regionally along the East Coast. Others we sell nationwide. Some of these products require you to be a 3M dealer before purchasing. Others do not. And of course, we sell installation tools and Graphtec plotters and cutters. We're really proud of our online store where we sell these items because we give the user the ability to search for the right tool by product category, application, and even color. So EPD does everything that you expect from a box distributor, and there are compelling reasons to purchase your 3M and Bray products from us. We sell everything at competitive prices while offering free nationwide ground shipping at the same time. From our 2 warehouses, we can get to most of the country within 1 business day via ground shipping. And for those who need overnight shipping, we will overnight any roll for only $25 per roll. We stock all product lines, flavors, and sizes of 3M's various automotive and architectural films. We stock all 2080 colors and Fasara patterns for those architectural folks out there and sell them by the linear foot as well as by the full roll. By the way, we have 2080 fan decks, and some of you may know just how hard they are to get your hands on. And of course, we stock all of Bray's windshield protection products. Finally, we offer 4 easy ways to order, appealing to customers who like the personal touch and those who don't. Call by telephone to speak to any of our friendly inside sales reps like Chrissy and Marion, or if you prefer technology, you can text us, email us, or shop online. We've always seen our role in this industry as being more than just a box distributor, though. Rather, we seek to be a value-added distributor, offering services that help our customers manage and grow their businesses. After all, that's what inviting Dean and Alan and Ray and Erik on tonight's podcast is all about. One of the biggest voids in our industry is knowledge. Knowledge to install and sell the various automotive and architectural films and finishes of which this industry is comprised. To address that void, we offer EPD University, a branded in-person and virtual training program that provides hands-on installation along with virtual sales, marketing, and product knowledge training for 3M and Bray. After all, we are a 3M and Bray certified training facility. Here's how it works. An individual can go to epduniversity.com and register for any one of our 10 hands-on installation classes. Apart from that, we provide sales and marketing and product knowledge training via webinar. And we're going to be announcing some major improvements to EPD University in the months to come, which are going to be very exciting. Next, our customers love leads. So we've created an extensive digital footprint and use it to drive end user leads to our customers, automotively and architecturally. And that happens through a combination of paid advertising and organic search engine results. Next, we recently developed the EPD Automotive Interactive Brochure. It's a tablet-based application that facilitates the cross-selling and upselling process for your sales team to maximize each ticket sale. In plain English, it means that when successfully used, it should help you turn that customer who came in looking for a tint job to also consider and have installed paint protection film, thereby increasing the revenue you just made and the profit you just made for that customer. Next, we offer customers 24-hour access to relevant information such as price lists, technical documents, and marketing assets just to name a few, through EPD Partner Portal. We've also developed useful sales tools, including the Gravelator, which you see on the lower right-hand screen, which we also patented. And it's to help our customers, meaning all of you, show your customers just how PPF works. And Chrissy and Marion will show it later in the broadcast. We also provide our customers free samples of 3M's decorative films in order to help those films get specified by the architecture and design community. And last but not least, as part of our value add, we just launched Career Connect, an industry service. Think of it as the Indeed or ZipRecruiter of our industry. It's an online job marketplace helping to pair dealers with installers. It helps dealers find qualified installers and installers find qualified dealers. Check it out at epdcareerconnect.com, especially if you're looking to hire an installer or you're an installer looking for employment. That pretty much describes who we are, so I'd like to summarize a few key points. EPD can be your one-stop 3M and brace shop that welcomes your business and wants to earn it. There are many compelling reasons to become an EPD, 3M, and Bray customer. Reach out to us and we'll explain them to you. And remember, you don't need to be a 3M dealer to purchase many of these 3M products. That's a misperception. As a reminder, we offer free ground shipping, competitive pricing, installation training, and pattern software. Finally, we make it easy for you to order from us. You can telephone, email, text, or shop online. In closing, I want to thank each of you again for your time, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the podcast. Thanks again.
Thanks,
Beautiful
Manny.
job, Manny. Thank you. All right, guys, give it up for Manny.
So as you can see, EPD is definitely your one-stop shop. We have a lot to offer, a lot of value, and like Manny said, great customer service.
All right. I think it might be time to bring our favorite Canadian on board, Dean Mitchell. All right, everybody, let's welcome Dean. Hey, Dean.
There he
What's
is.
up, guys? How are you?
Doing well. How are you today?
I'm great. Look what I'm wearing tonight.
Yeah.
So I need to give some props to my brother, Jason Omoletsky, tinnerbrand.com. Look at this beautiful hoodie.
Ooh.
Very nice.
What do we have to do to get one of those, Dean?
Tinnerbrand.com. You just go on his website, and a part of the proceeds go directly to Tinners for a Cause. So,
Beautiful.
Jason,
Love
if you're
it.
watching, which I think you are, I appreciate everything you do. You're a busy guy, and you always take the time to reach out to me and make sure that you create stuff to donate to Tinners for a Cause. So thank you.
Dean, I have to say the lighting behind you fits you. You look
does
like
it?
you look like an angel right now. With your halo all the way in the back. Perfect.
All right.
Hey, thanks
Dean,
for having me,
so-
guys. I love what you guys are doing tonight, by the way. It's
Thank
awesome
you.
to get to know
We
you
love
guys.
what you guys are doing.
Awesome to get to know EPD, and you're a great part of this industry, and we appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
All right, Dean. So tell us. Most of us know Tinters for a Cause. For those of us who don't know what Tinters for a Cause is, can you break it down?
So it's an industry charity foundation, whatever you want to call it, that is here to help tinners, and not just tinners. We keep saying tinners because it's called Tinners for a Cause, but it's industry members, whether they be vinyl installers, paint protection film installers, flat glass, automotive tint, industry members that run into any kind of hardship. And unfortunately, and I've said this before, but in Canada, Cadeau can back me up on this. We have it easy because we have free healthcare. But sometimes in the U.S. it's a little harder to afford healthcare. So we're trying to be the gateway between somebody who's going through some hardships and possibly could lose their shops because they're going through those hardships, and trying to save them from losing their shops or whatever else it may be. So we're just here to help the industry as a whole. And the ultimate goal for Tinters for a Cause is to start approaching insurance companies, which great news. I have meetings lined up next month with a huge insurance company. I'm not saying any names or mentioning any brands, whatever, because I don't want to jinx it, but I've got some great interviews lined up with some insurance companies that could possibly get us some really, really good deals for health insurance nationwide.
That's
so,
amazing.
There's a bunch of projects we're working on behind the scenes. It's not all about giving money. I've got a great board of directors. I've got a great committee behind us that's working hard every day to make sure that that people in need get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? So it's a work in progress, but I think we've made a lot of progress in the past 6 months. We were officially a nonprofit in August. We got our 501c3 certification, and we've raised well over $100,000 in a little less than 6 months.
Wow.
So far.
That's awesome.
Yes, and we've given
Amazing.
away already nearly half that. So obviously we're not we're not raising millions of dollars. So we're trying to be very strategic as to how we spread the donations. But we've helped make a difference in a big way. So thus far. So it's just and this is just the beginning. So God knows where we can end up in the next few months, few years, and thanks to you guys with everything you do, and there's a lot of people chipping in left and right. We have a lot of great corporate sponsors. We have also a Tinters for a Cause Shop Owners Association program. Got roughly 60 to 70 shops that donate the proceeds of one tint job per month. So if you want to join that group, you go to tintersforacause.com, and you can sign up and or reach out to me and donate the proceeds of one tint job per month. It's that easy. There's no minimum. Initially, we had put a $200 minimum, but we didn't want to put that kind of pressure on anybody. So there's no minimum. We'll take whatever we can get. So
That's
Awesome.
amazing.
Somebody's asking Dean, what was that number you've raised in 6 months? Say that again for us.
it was over. I don't have the exact number, but it's over. If I had to guess, it's about $110,000.
That's awesome.
Good for you.
We've all raised, don't say me. We've all raised 100. The industry has raised. This is Tinters for a Cause is all of us, right? It's not me. It's all of us. Everybody has their, everybody in here has put this together, has brought this thing to life, and we're all in this together. So I'm very glad to be the voice, I guess you can say, and the drive behind it, but I could not do it without every single person that's commenting, every single person that's donating products to auction off, every single brand out there that is helping us out, that's supporting, and you guys as well, obviously. So it's an industry movement that's going to take us to the next level, you know.
Yep.
My goal, our goal at Tinters for, see, I said my, but I mean, our goal at Tinters for a Cause is to make sure that no other installer in our industry goes without health insurance.
Yeah.
That is the main goal for Tinters for a Cause. And it's my life goal to make sure that you guys have it easy as we do here in Canada, you know, on the health side. So if we can be a driving force to make that happen, well, that's my legacy, our legacy.
Hey, Dean, did I see and hear that Tinters for a Cause is going to have a booth coming up?
We will. Yeah, Wonderful
Very
Revolution. I was going to say January, but July. Help me out on the date. 23rd to the end of July.
Yeah.
Rick Tallman, I think I saw you comment earlier. You can specify the dates, but Rick and his team were nice enough to donate a booth for Tinners for a Cause. We're going to have a lot of great merch. I'm working alongside Carrie Ocham at Iron Duck Designs.
Very nice.
She offered to create and design a whole bunch of merch for us to either sell on site at a profit and to auction off. So hopefully that's going to bring in a lot of money. Our goal for Window Film Revolution reunion is to try to beat the record, the donation amount record that we did at Tinner Battles, which I believe was close to $26,000. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
so let's anybody watching that's coming to Window Film Revolution family reunion. The goal is at least $30,000 in donations. So we're going to work hard to make that happen. But so thank you, Rick Tallman and your entire team, because you've got a great team behind you, working to make sure that this event is unlike any other. So and gracious enough to allow us to have a booth and at $0. And I'm going to say this. Maybe I know Erik is watching. I've been wanting a 10 by 10 tent. And I know that Erik Devash at Tint has a lot of contacts in that field. And I called him, and he graciously said that he was going to donate the tent to Tinners for a Cause. So,
Erik's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are doing great things. Thank you, Erik, so much for even offering. That's not why I was calling, and I told you when I called you. But you're the one that brought it up, and you said, no, I'm paying for this tent. So we're going to have a nice little booth. And the cool thing is anybody that's there that weekend can hop behind the booth and help sell stuff.
Oh, very nice.
I'll be working my Expel booth along with the Tinners for a Cause, but anybody that's walking around, has nothing to do, can just jump behind that booth and offer their time to sell some of the merch that we're going to have and help raise funds for Tinners for a Cause.
That's great. That's
so awesome news. I didn't know that. Glad to hear.
So we got the dates, and that is Window Film Revolution in Athens, Georgia, July 26th through the 28th. You guys plan to be there. It's going to be an amazing show.
I cannot wait. They sold out all the sponsor booths in a week. That just goes to tell you how the direction our industry is going to. I mean, we've been waiting for years to have events that really reflect our industry and reflect the installers. And events like Window Film Revolution Reunion and Tinner Battles are events that really hit home with a lot of us, a lot of installers, and they really just focus on the mindset that we all have, and that's what makes them great. And
it's amazing to watch, see what's going on within our industry, and just like the logo says, everybody's coming united. Unity. And making it happen for the industry. I just think it's amazing what's going on.
I agree. I agree.
Dean, we have Jeremy's asking, do you plan on competing at WFR?
No, man. I've realized in the past year or so that when you don't tint every day, I've always said, like, hey, when you know how to tint, it's like riding a bike, you never forget. But damn, I've been up against so many awesome tinners that tint every day. If I do 2 cars a year now, I'm losing it. And I'm honest enough to admit that my quality is not what it was 5 years ago, for example, right? So no, I won't be competing. I'm going to be running both booths, and I'll be encouraging all the competitors. But no more competing for me. I've
hanging up your tools.
I'm hanging up my competition squeegees. And no, I'm done, man. I'm just there. I'm just going to support everybody. I'm going to tap everybody on the back. I'm going to encourage everybody, but I'm done. I mean, I will still tint. A lot of people have reached out to me to organize tintathons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To raise funds for Tinners for a Cause, or for any specific cause for that matter. I will tint in these events, but I'm no longer cut out for any kind of competition. Sorry, I'm going to be 50 soon. 50 is the new 30, right? But it's the lack of practice. No, it's not. So no.
I say 60's the new 30, by the way.
There you go. There you go.
Dean, we have Michael. He said he wants to donate some custom painted knives. So definitely.
Michael Lawrence?
Yes.
Michael, I love you, my brother. I spoke to him today. He mentioned that to me. So I mean,
Nice,
listen,
Michael. Thank you.
Yeah. And he makes some great knives as well. We've got a few guys now that are customizing red dots.
Yeah.
And they're all different, right? Everybody, I mean, artwork is different from one artist to the next, right? So there are no two knives that will ever be the same. So like this one right here that I keep very close to my heart because it reminds me of a very funny joke at Tinner Battles. The blue
waffles.
Oh, yeah.
The
What
blue
is that?
waffle.
I heard it the entire time at Tinter Battle.
Just
What is
all I-
that?
blue
just-
waffles.
So you have to Google it, and
Oh,
we'll leave it
no.
at just Google it.
Okay.
So we'll leave it at that. We can't. I mean, this is PG-13, right? This podcast, so we'll just leave it at that.
So we
But-
could get a Mother Marion and an MM2.0 knife. We gotta reach out to Michael.
But
exactly.
The popularity of these knives. Listen, I don't want to mix them up, but I think Roger Mann had one that was a one of one that I wanted to auction off, but I said, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna give it a buy it now price of $500. And the good folks at Midwest Tinning saw my post, and within 10 minutes, it sold for $500.
Wow.
Boom.
Not
like
only
that.
that, but their general manager reached out to me and said, I can't believe we waited that long to hop on board the Tinners for a Cause Shop Owners Association program. So they're now on board to donate the proceeds of one tin job per month. So thank you to the team at Midwest Tinning. Thank you to every single person that makes these knives. Keep them coming. I'm going to take them in. We're going to keep auctions going, and we're going to have a lot of them at the reunion to sell. And again, every single dollar that we make is going straight to Tinners for a Cause to help the next person.
Speaking, we've
That's
got
my
some
wife.
big news, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We do. So EPD has teamed up with Dean and Tinters for a Cause. A few weeks back, I made a silly gravelator video that ended up hurting everyone's ears and getting a ton of views.
Hold on. You got to tell us who was singing on that video.
Okay.
It was you. I knew it. I knew it was you.
As my husband says, I
Oh
sound like
my
a
God.
dying bird.
No, it was awesome. It was so
So,
funny.
We have the video. We're going to show it, and then
Yes.
we've got a really big announcement. All right. So, everyone, adjust your volumes accordingly.
Put it on one.
The gravelator, free and to hand at last EPF. Wow.
Oh my God. So
Oh my
I
God.
cry every time I listen to it.
So, we had people asking, how can we get our hands on these gravelators? So, that made us think, hey, what can we do to benefit for Tinners for a Cause and basically raffle off this gravelator? So, Manny, our VP, decided to up the ante, and we are also raffling off a plotter, a Graph Tech plotter. So this is the plotter. It's a 50-inch plotter. So what we're doing, we have a promo going on. I'm going to put something up on the screen. So starting tomorrow through April 13th, EPD is going to donate 10% of the sales of these products if you use the promo code podcast. So what's included in those products? We have 3M Dynoc, 3M Fasara, 3M Dusted Crystal and Dichroic. We have Bray. We have 2080 wrap film, our tools, and 3M ceramic coating. So anybody that purchases from tomorrow until mid-April, if they use that promo code podcast, 10% of that sale will go directly towards Tinters for a Cause.
But they
Wow.
can get one ticket. We're going to be doing a live drawing, right, Dean, on April 14th, which is a Friday at noon. So through this 3-week period, anytime you purchase those qualifying products, $100 gets you one ticket. So if you spend $200, you're getting 2 tickets put in the barrel. 500 and so on and so forth. And that can be used several times throughout this 3-week period. So it's not like you have to do one purchase and that's it.
Yep.
The more you purchase, the,
And the prize is a plotter, a GraphTech FC 9000.
that's correct.
7,000.
Wow.
7,000, FC 7,000, 50-inch.
Yep.
Wow.
So there's the plotter, and then we have the gravelator, which will be another drawing as well. You will get 50 plates, which allows you to do 100 demos. So we've got the gravelator and the GraphTech plotter up for grabs. Here are the items that are eligible again. So starting tomorrow, you can call EPD, you can email, you can text us, and you can shop our online store, but just make sure to use that promo code podcast.
And again, whatever the total of those sales are, Dean, Manny is going to donate 10% of those proceeds to Tinters for a Cause.
Wow, guys, I mean, wow. I mean, I'm blown away. That could be very, very huge. I know you guys sell a lot of stuff, so wow. I mean, thank you. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
Well, thank you, Dean, for everything you do and organizing and bringing everyone together. And we really appreciate you coming on.
Listen, again, I'm speechless. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Mother Marion and Chrissy. I just can't wait to see where this is going to go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Dean, thank you. Thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for everything that you do.
Before you hop off, I'm going to show this one more time, guys. So it's a minimum purchase for the gravelator to win that. That's $100 minimum purchase. That will get you one entry ticket. For the GraphTech plotter, it's a minimum of $1,000 purchased. So that would earn you 10 tickets. So anyway, Dean, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking the time, come and talk to us.
Thank you guys so much for everything you do. And one last comment, I saw Dustin Gonzalez mention that we should do a Tinters for a Cause team at the Window Film Revolution reunion. So I'm going to get with the board of directors and I think we can probably make that happen. So yeah, but guys, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody that's on here. Thank you all for your support. And let's take Tinters for a Cause to new heights this year. All right.
We're going to kill it.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys and keep crushing it at EPD, guys. We love you.
Thank you, Dean. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, give it up for Dean. He's doing some amazing things. And we're so excited to be a part of this giveaway. I think we can raise an amazing amount of money for Tinters for a Cause. All right, moving on. We are going to, let's do a quick giveaway.
Yeah, speaking about giveaways, let's do that.
So we have a few giveaways up for grabs. Let's show you. So we have some swag. We've got a tool belt. We have some 2080. We have about 3 of these. So we're going to be doing some giveaways throughout the night. This one is included with the 2080. We have some Fasara and we have some PPF as well. Yeah. 200 gloss. Yep. All right, guys. So in order to enter the giveaway, just throw in the comments, #EPD, and then we're going to do a generator. So let's see those comments, #EPD, and you'll be automatically entered. We've got Zach. 2080 is awesome.
There you go, Zach.
Thank you, Vinny. All right, guys. Rick, they're coming through. Keep them coming. We're going to give it another minute or so.
We got Shady. Who else? Justin, Larry, Liz.
There we go. There's Heather. Hey, Cody.
Erik.
All right, guys. I am going to
All right, Garrett. Johnny Blades. Thank you all for being here, by the way. That's really nice.
All right. We are going to remove that. Stop.
Got Billy.
All right, guys. Are we ready? We are
Is everybody
going to.
in?
I think we've got enough. We are going to do a draw. We've got 50. The entries keep coming in. All right, guys. Ready?
Hold on. Give him.
Oh, let's see who it is. Oh, Trip.
Trip, another time winner.
Congratulations. All right, Trip, you need to message either Mother Marion or message me with your ship to information, and we'll make sure to get your prize out. Congratulations.
Nice.
All right, now we are going to bring our next guest on. We are going to bring Alan Bray on. All right, Alan. How are you, Alan?
Good. How are you guys?
Hey,
Doing
Alan.
well.
Good to see you guys.
Good to have
Good
you.
to see you. All
And
right.
that's great work that Dean's doing there.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like you said, it's not just Dean, it's the industry.
Yeah,
Everybody's
exactly.
working together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, very nice. So how are you guys?
So, tell us about this new product of yours.
Well, first introduce yourself.
Sure. So, if you're new to the industry or maybe not following windshield protection, I'll give you a little bit of background to the industry a little bit. We started the material development of this windshield protection material in 2004. We were with partners with Matico at the time. And Clearplex came in, and the three of us developed a windshield protection product. We ended up going to market in 2006. Our core focus was 3D material. We really focused on the OEM sector in the beginning of our company. And Clearplex handled the roll side of things. And most of our business early on was a lot of OEM. 2010, we switched. We brought in some new material. We split from the trilogy that we had at that time, and went on our own and developed our own materials and our own brand, and started to take the market, coming into the professional market segment at that time, and that's when we met you years back. With Manny and such. We started with a one-layer material. So currently now we have our one-layer PET material. We have our 2+2 construction peel away. So we have the one-layer peel away, the 2-2 peel away, and we also have a 3-2 peel away. So 3 layers of peel away material. Over the lockdowns and such, we had a lot of time to develop and, had to keep ourselves busy and on the front edge. A lot of the installers had trouble installing the material. And, everybody wanted an easier install. They said, if you can make it easier, we'd love to use it. So we've been working on that for quite a few years now. And we're happy to announce we're launching our new Super Stretch. With EPD. I believe it was April 1st, but I see you guys are a little early on the letting the cat out of the bag, but that's great.
We were just too excited.
Exactly. So, so now we have 4 products in the windshield protection lineup. And the Super Stretch is an ATPU material, so requires no molding. For your PPF type guys, it's similar to that. Great performance. We've been testing it now for over a year, and we're pretty happy with where we're at with the performance. And as any manufacturer, we're always looking to make it better and make it easier for our guys to put on.
Excellent. It's very exciting. You're right. We let the cat out of the bag a little early, but we're just we're ready to roll. We are ready to roll.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement around it. We got a lot of big things going. I'll let a cat out of the bag on our end. The full national marketing campaign goes live May 1st. So you will see a whole new everything on there come May 1st. So, you know, the countdown starts on that one. So we'll be happy to keep you up to speed on that.
Can't wait. All right, so we have a video, right?
Sure.
We should go ahead and share that. All right.
We all have been there and know how frustrating, time-consuming, and expensive getting a cracked or even chipped windshield.
Whoop. Wait a minute. There we go, guys. Sorry about
We
that.
all have been there and know how frustrating, time-consuming, and expensive getting a cracked or even chipped windshield is. Now, there is a DIY solution for this. Newly released for 2023, our latest DIY material, Super Stretch. This material has new high elasticity design features, allowing windshield skin Super Stretch to be easily installed on any curved windshield. This new optically clear, flexible glass-like material is impact-resistant, scratch-resistant, wiper and car wash safe. The new DIY windshield skin is pre-cut to your vehicle dimensions and easily forms directly to the outermost layer of the vehicle windshield, effectively providing a durable, disposable, eco-friendly option for today's automotive windows. Oh, and we also include the installation tools you will need. Yes, it's that easy. So let's get your windshield protected today. Order now for only $299 online at windshieldSkin.com.
All right. So, what's the average install time using Super Stretch, Alan?
Oh, it's very, very simple. You simply lay it on the material and cut your outer edge. It's really, you know, cleaning is the key thing here. You just want to make sure your windshield's, you know, really clean. So your time's going to be in the cleaning. And you saw there in the video, that was pretty much live time right there. It's You're just squeegeeing the material out.
And I noticed there was no heat.
No heat whatsoever. Little stretch. It's you know, let's say like putting a hood on, PPF on a hood.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's going to be exciting.
Yes, we are so excited. All of our customers that have tried the product thus far are so happy. People are so excited for this. So you did a great thing, Alan. Thank you for coming on tonight. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. And we'll be seeing you guys soon and look forward to the full launch.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Alan.
Thanks, Alan.
Thank you.
Appreciate your
Take
time.
care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, Alan. Super Stretch. It is an incredible product. Like Alan said, we are a Bray Master Distributor. So give us a ring, answer any questions you have. We'd be happy to help. All right. Do you think another giveaway?
Let's see.
I think so.
What do you think, guys? Another giveaway? Are we ready? Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's pick. All right. Let's hashtag. How about Bray? Hashtag Bray. Throw it in the comments, guys, and we will draw another winner. So throw that hashtag Bray in there, and you'll be entered to win another giveaway. Give you a few time.
There you go, Jeanette. Lawrence is in. Jeremy. We're getting you guys.
There we go. Give it a couple minutes so everybody can enter.
Oh, Ryan's on. I didn't see you earlier, Ryan. And Tim's here too. Good.
Comments coming through. Keep them coming. Let's see what we're
Hashtag
at.
Bray. Hashtag Bray.
All right.
All right, we have 5 more seconds. Hashtag Bray. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's do it. Johnny Blaze.
Johnny! Bravo, Johnny.
All right. Congratulations, Johnny. Make sure to message us with your ship to information, and we will make sure to get that swag bag out to you. All right. So moving on, we are going to take it to Ray from the Media Tune. All right, Ray, are you ready to join in?
There he is.
Hey, Ray, how are you tonight?
Hi, Ray.
EPD, what's going on, guys?
How are ya?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
I'm just sitting here soaking this up. I love everything you guys are doing. We need more content like this for our business owners in the industry. I love that you guys are putting this together. I think it's very forward thinking, and I think it's a little intimidating, right?
Just a little.
You think?
Just a little.
You guys are crushing it, and I'm happy to be here. I love doing this.
We appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so give us a breakdown. Tell us what the Media Tune is all about for those who don't know.
Media Tune is focused on serving the industry. Our main focus is helping grow this space at any measures necessary. The big thing for me is there's a difference in learning how to advertise and knowing how to advertise, and then there's the difference of knowing how to grow a business. And that's really the way that I would paint me and my team together. We focus on delivering value, and I will tell you, I'm going to talk a little bit about Media Tune today, but whenever I present, and Manny actually, he put me on the spot. He goes, Ray, can you please plug yourself? He goes, make sure you recommend your services. I was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. And Manny, I'll do that at the end. But really what I want to do is I just want to be a messenger to the industry, to EPD today, and really just report to you guys all the best strategies that have really rocked it for some business owners. I'm going to share some case studies and some business owners who've doubled or tripled their revenue last year, who've had their best Januaries, Februaries, and Marches this year. I'd like to think that me and my team have our finger on the pulse of the industry. And like I said, I really want to make sure that I serve and deliver value to everybody today. So at the end of this, I'm excited for the Q&A. Guys, write down your questions. I'm open for it. We're not holding anything back today.
Wonderful.
Awesome. All right, well, take it away, Ray. We are excited. I told my mom at Tinner Battles, it was my first industry show, and I was tuned into you like no other. It was such an informative seminar. You killed it. So I'm excited to hear what you got tonight.
Well, you guys have set the bar high, so I hope I meet those expectations. Let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen a little bit.
All right.
Let's see here. I have a very challenging topic today, guys. Let's see, where are so Windows. Oh, it looks like it wants a Chrome tab. Let's see how fast I can pull this up, everybody. Okay, plan B.
Ooh, there we are.
Here we go, guys. New to this platform, thought I had it all pulled up, but looks like I will go with plan B, no problem. Here we are.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share the screen now. Boom. So now you guys get to see the secret platform I use to make all my presentations. Okay. Now, Christy, if you can help me, can you see this? I just want to get confirmation. Everybody's looking at the Media Tune logo.
Yep.
Was that
I see a bunch of logos.
Okay, let me exit out of here.
Oh, we've got Kyle put, Ray is the one keeping Vinny busy. There we
Yeah,
go.
it's Kyle. Yeah.
Boom, boom. Okay, now if I expand it, let me know. Are you still
You're
seeing
good.
this?
Good. You're good.
All right, everybody. So appreciate the quick little patience there. So like I was saying, I have a really challenging project, really challenging task in front of me. I have to talk about something as technical as marketing in less than an hour. So I really recommend that everybody sit tight with me. I know there's a lot of people who might be installing right now. Don't do that. Let's reel it in, because you're going to want to look at some of these slides that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. I have a really simple goal, and I kind of stated it already. My goal is to report to you guys the best marketing strategies that truly crushed it, that really killed it last year in 2022, so that we can make this year your best year ever. I know there's a lot of hearsay in the media about this is going up and down, this is going up and down. But what I've done is I've made sure that I went around and I hunted down those business owners in the PPF industry, the color change wrap industry, the window tint industry, the car audio industry, the rim and tire industry, whatever vertical it is. Me and my team have hunted them down along with the Autoflow Mastery team to really make sure we know what's working. You know, I said earlier, I feel like I have our finger on the pulse of the industry. And it's not because, you know, Ray Padilla is so good. It's because I've been able to surround myself with the best of the best, bringing myself and putting myself in front of those guys who are growing right now, putting myself in front of some of these business owners that are crushing it right now. And again, building a team around that focus as well. So when we're going through this, guys, like I said, I really recommend put the phone down, put the squeegee down, sit down and let's zone in here. If you guys are seeing me speak for the very first time, I'm one of the owners, one of the founders of two different companies. One is MediaTune, which you guys heard a little bit about right now. We only focus in the auto film industry. We only focus in the 12-volt car audio industry. We started in 12-volt. A lot of 12-volt guys said, hey, you know, can you advertise window tint as well? Because a lot of car audio shops did window tint. And then they started saying, hey, what about this clear film stuff? Can you advertise that too? Can you advertise clear bra? And now we're heavily inside the PPF industry. But then also Autoflow Mastery was born from that. Autoflow Mastery is a training and coaching company. So I spend most of my time nowadays doing advanced sales training, business strategy and coaching. I'm a business strategist before a marketer nowadays, because once you get marketing figured out, it becomes pretty predictable. So this has taken us to a global company now. We operate in 2 different countries. We advertise for only this industry in about 30 different states. And again, I want to give you guys the best strategies so that we can really tackle what's coming ahead of us this year. I know that there's a lot of businesses owners on here, which means you guys are born skeptics. So I was encouraged, and I have to put some of these shops that you guys might know pretty well on this presentation. So Mike Norton, he's a business partner of mine now. In the beginning, Mike Norton was actually one of the largest shops that we ever worked with. I flew out to Houston, Texas. We applied some of the strategies I'm going to share with you guys right now. And we've been a part of AFS's growth. He's about to launch his 4th location. To give you guys an example, it's been amazing to see what Mike Norton has done for the industry, for his business. And you know, he's a great friend of mine. We've also worked with Windows and Wheels. I know you guys might know Wheels pretty well out there in Phoenix, Arizona. He shared some good words about how calculated and measured my team is. And then Dynamic Tint, that's a big guy. One of the #1 window tint businesses, I mean, not just in the state of New Jersey, but on the West Coast in general. We're in the UK Dealer of the Year and Visa Films. These are just some of the guys that we work with. And I share that with you guys because I really want you guys to take some of these strategies in, because these are not strategies that you just need an agency to do. Some of these things you can do right now with your own team. So again, these are shops that have, I'll give you one of our biggest case studies. I'm actually going to share one of the videos today. It's a shop out in Central Florida who grew from $1.5 million a year to $5 million a year. And we helped them do that in 9 months. So stuff like that doesn't happen unless you are in a growing industry. There's a bigger demand than most people realize for what we are serving and what we all sell inside this meeting here. So how many of you guys felt like this last year? I'm pretty sure you guys know this is Rocky Balboa. And this, I can tell you for sure, because I'm on the front lines of this, and I'm the one that gets the phone call when somebody is going through a rough time. A lot of business owners struggled last year. This year, there's a slow start, but at the same time, there's other options on how you can overcome that. Now, to really know how to pivot and maneuver and scale this year, you got to look at what didn't work and what did work in 2022, just this last year. What I'm showing you guys here is Google Trends, and anybody can do this. This is part of the market research, part of the competitive analysis, the competitor analysis that we do when we're starting to think about a marketing strategy, right? I chose to focus on paint protection film. It's where I spend most of my time nowadays. It's a really fast growing product, a growing industry in the space. And what you'll see here is this is the amount of people who are searching for paint protection film in the United States for the whole year of 2022. The peaks are obviously high demands. I mean, peak season. The valleys, if you guys remember these months, that was not usual. Year over year, Google gives us, and if you advertise in Google, you'll know Google's kind of the first one to tell you when things are changing a little bit. If you're paying Google money to advertise and get to the top of the page of Google or be in the dominant spot in the map pack, you can kind of feel like, whoa, why did my Google leads dip, or why did they get more expensive? You can kind of get a good sense for the market. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we're in all 30 different states, so we have an incredible amount of information that comes to us. We've seen this trend all over the country last year. I asked this in 2 different conferences, and I had half the room raise their hand every time. And what I asked was, how many people remember getting gut checked in June or July? I mean, that's peak season. What happened there? Well, when you look back, there's a number of things that happened. Same thing with September. September is when, the slow season started coming early this year. That's not right. Normally it comes early November, right? Maybe late October, slow season comes. Well, Google numbers don't lie. Google tells us there's a big drop in the amount of people who are searching for these products. And this is just PPF, but it also happened in window tint, happened for ceramic coating, happened for the flat glass industry. And what it was is we went up against everything last year. We went up against a chip shortage, new car shortage, a used car price bubble, World War III. The pandemic came back for I don't know how many times, and then on top of that, we had inflation. We had gas prices spike. Right around June, July is when they started talking about inflation in the media. Around September time is when inflation really actually started to hit. Right. So having, and I'm going to talk about a solution for this, but having this understanding of what happened will help you dictate what you do next. Right. This is what I'm here to explain to everybody. Last year, although we went through turbulent times, there were still business owners I'm going to share with you guys that have, again, increased their revenue substantially. We have people who are able to really multiply the size of their business when, if you look in other industries, if you just get 15%, 20% growth year over year, you are crushing it. You are top tier. We're seeing people do 40, 50, 60, 100% of growth in this industry. The amount of people right now that I have on a monthly basis or sometimes bi-monthly basis that come to me and say, hey, I want to start a franchise. It's unreal. That's only happens if you're in a growing industry. The amount of people that come and, there's new brands that are popping up. There's new shops that are popping up. I have quite often nowadays, I would say at least a couple times every quarter, I have a veteran of our industry come to one of my partners, maybe someone in the auto mastery community. They come to us and say, man, there's this new guy that just popped up in my market. I've been doing this for 15 years, Ray. He's only in his 2nd year. Why does he look as busy as I look? It's a sign of a growing industry. People know we make money now. The industry is growing really rapidly right now, and there's a couple of things that are pushing that. And I want to report to you guys what we have seen, what we believe to be the cause. You're staring at one right now. This is a JD report that anybody can pull up. The electric vehicle market did not skip a beat last year. Inflation, pandemic, chip shortage, didn't matter. I think the chip shortage was caused by the EV market. That's a joke. I don't really think that. But look at the growth here. You're talking about a 12%. 12% of all new electric vehicle sales is going to be relevant this year compared to 7% previously. This was something I put together in December. EV market didn't skip a beat. So what does that tell me as a marketer? I need to get our shops in front of more EV clients, not just Tesla. Rivian's making a huge push, right? What else is coming up here? The federal tax credit. Now, some of you guys were ready. Some of you guys really capitalized in February. across the board in every major market last month during February. Business owners were slammed with electric vehicles. We seen it on Google. The cost per lead had drastically dropped because we kept our spending the same, but the demand increased. Why was that? Because the last guaranteed month to get a $7,500 tax credit ended in February. March, there was uncertainty. People didn't want to wait for that. So we were ready. And if you guys are ready as well, I'm going to show you guys how you can make sure that you can put your fillers out there to know when the market is shifting, the market is. You guys capitalize on it. You can pounce on it right away. So this is another thing. Guys, this decade is going to be incredible. They just extended the federal tax credit for electric vehicles for another 10 years. That's incredible. That means that you're backed. The government's backing the services that we all sell, that we all provide. If you're focusing on PPF, great. Ceramic coating, window tint become an upsell. You're focusing on window tint, great. Some of the best customers are new vehicle owners. They're so excited that they just got that brand new car. So now, what else are we seeing here? Let's loop back around to Tesla. 40% growth. That's incredible. They're not slowing down anytime soon. Now, love or hate Tesla, I know that there's still some debate along the edge of the electric vehicle market. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. If you're over here in California where I'm at, by 2030, they're not even going to allow you to sell gas cars anymore. That's a trend that's going to continue. So here's the cool thing about it. I believe the automotive film industry can grow side by side with the electric vehicle market if we all apply some of the principles that I'm going to share with you guys. So where do you really start, right? We see how there's uncertainty, but there's a lot of great reason to really capitalize on some trends that are going in on the economy right now, right? What do you really need to do? Well, the first thing is, and one of the three secrets, one of the three mindsets that I want to deliver to everybody today is, you got to develop multiple marketing channels. If you only have one way of finding customers, you're setting yourself up to be in a really vulnerable situation. Let me clarify that. If you're just in the word of mouth bucket, that's one way of finding customers. You got, just like investing, right? We're taught to diversify your portfolio. You got to diversify your marketing strategy as well. If you're only advertising window tint, that's kind of putting all your eggs in one basket. Maybe you're advertising window tint on Facebook and Google. That's great. Why not throw another service in there so you're not just only advertising one service? The goal is to be everywhere. The goal is to have omnipresence. And anywhere that your customers search, you got to have a presence there, right? Now, let's see what that really looks like. Everybody knows the basics, right? Everybody knows about Yelp. Make sure you have solid 5 stars there. I'm not saying focus on it. I'm saying be there. Show up to the table, right? Don't be lazy with the pictures that you post, because guess what? Especially if you're focused on new car owners, they like to experiment. They like to research. They like to look at all your reviews everywhere. They'll go on Google, then they go on your website, they click on your Instagram or your Facebook page because they want to see some pictures of your shop nowadays. New car owners like to study you. Think about it. New car owners take weeks or months to decide to buy that brand new car. They're going to do the same thing with us. We're charging them thousands of dollars, right? So it's important to have your brand easily found on all platforms. Facebook, make sure you put your logo at the profile. Instagram, make sure you put your logo in the profile as well. Make sure it's the same across all platforms. Don't sleep on TikTok. I'm going to talk about a little bit about TikTok as well. There's the other side of this is also organic marketing versus paid advertising, right? Whatever you guys are doing, this is the game now. I get really nervous when I talk with a business owner or a shop owner and they don't have a CRM. The reason why is because they're getting crushed by the new shop that jumps in and they know their numbers. The first thing is have multiple marketing channels. That's the first thing we talked about. The second thing is you got to know your numbers. You got to know your numbers. And a lot of people think, okay, no, I know my balance sheet. I have my P&L. I'm talking about sales and marketing numbers, right? And like I mentioned earlier, I do more sales training nowadays than I do marketing. But when it comes down to it, if you apply multiple marketing channels to a CRM, you can actually see where you're making more money. You cut out the guesswork. You know for sure. You put numbers on a scoreboard So you don't have to be emotional about it. You don't have to feel like it's working or think that it's working or wonder if your marketing activity or that money you're spending on Facebook or Google is working. You know for sure. And it's very simple. Everybody should know what a contact form is. Usually you put it on your website or a lead form, right? When you have a good CRM, and I always use TintWiz, my team uses TintWiz daily. When you have a good CRM that allows you to have multiple lead forms, this is what's possible. I can go to my Google paid advertisements. Let's say I'm spending $1,000 a month. I can put one lead form per advertisement campaign on my Google advertisement campaigns. So now when someone clicks on my advertisement and they give me their name, email, phone number, year, make, and model, in real time, it instantly goes into my CRM. And on top of that, it's labeled and it says, hey, this was from your Google paid advertisement. Now, this is extremely possible, especially if you're working with a marketing company. I highly recommend one lead form per campaign. And pro tip, don't clump all your services together. Don't put window tint, PPF, ceramic coating all in one campaign. You got to focus the algorithm. Focus provides clarity, right? So those are 3 different services. They should each have their own contact form. So now, guess what? Every dollar, you know how profitable each and every dollar is that you spend, because you have 3 lead forms that you created in TintWiz, again, called contact forms. It's just information that you put in, name, email, phone number. Biggest one is a phone number. And then as you spend money on Google, you're trying to get to the top of the page of Google. You're trying to be in the map pack as soon as someone searches for window tint near me. As soon as they click on that and they give you that phone number, or if they make a phone call, immediately you know inside your CRM. Now here's Google My Business. This is organic, right? You can put one dedicated lead form for Google My Business. You can put one dedicated lead form for your YouTube paid video advertisement campaigns. So now you can compare Google versus Facebook at the end of the month. This is how people come into this industry and grow 7-figure shops in the first year. They have their numbers. There's whales that are coming into this industry, guys, and they're spending quite a big chunk of change on starting their shops and launching it. And the reason why is because they know that they can create clientele on demand. They can create customers on demand. Now, what if you just had a low budget across all these platforms? What if you had low budget Google advertisements, low budget YouTube advertising, low budget TikTok? TikTok, I'll tell you guys, a lot of people are sleeping on this. Last year during our peak season, we set a new record for window tint leads. We spent $60 and generated 34 window tint leads in one day. That's the power of experimenting. And then Facebook paid ads, right? What if you're spending low budgets across all of those, and all of a sudden you start seeing an increase in leads coming from one channel? Well, double down on what's working. Double down there. Let me give you guys another example of this. Know your numbers, right? This is the best example that I can give, and I've had a lot of positive feedback on this. So if you guys are not looking at the phone or looking at your laptop, your desktop, pull back, take a look at this. This is a for instance. So for instance, let's say you have a $2,000 monthly marketing budget. You're spending $1,000 a month on Facebook, and you're spending $1,000 a month on Google. Well, you got to make sure that that's profitable, right? Well, if you connect a lead form and you're using a CRM so that you can know what your numbers look like, you know your scoreboard, you're not just sending leads to email. Don't just send leads to email, because now you're throwing away all those phone numbers you're collecting and all those emails you're collecting. That list that we build of phone numbers and emails, that's how we get rid of the slow season, guys. More on that later on. If you guys want to figure out how to get rid of that, I can give you some ideas there. But let's say Facebook in that month, let's say this month of March, it generated 30 leads for you. That's $33 a lead, right? And then let's say Google, you spent that same $1,000 and it only gave you 20 leads, and that's more expensive. It's $50 per lead. Some people would look at that and say, well, the hell with Google. I'm getting rid of Google. I'm going to double down on Facebook, right? Well, this is just one part of your numbers. After that, you got to look at your close rate. When you have all your leads organized, labeled, you know exactly where they came from, you have that scoreboard of knowing where you're making most of your money, you're able to experiment a little bit more with confidence, but at the same time, you're able to keep your whole sales team responsible. You're able to say, listen, man, Facebook gave us 30 leads, but I see you only had invoices or only this many people. 5 deals got closed. Hey, let's focus on the close rate a little bit. You got a 16% close rate. What are you saying on the phone? Right? Now, 16% Facebook close rate, that's actually not that bad. If it was 5%, you know it's not a marketing problem. You know it's a sales problem. This is growth. This is accelerated growth. Now, here's another part. Google, 20 leads, right? 35% close rate, closed 7 deals. So some people would have shut down Google, but in reality it has a higher close rate. This is the clarity. This is that scoreboard that this gives you. And now you can calculate your ROI. So now you don't have to wonder, you don't have to feel. And guys, if you're having trouble tracking your marketing, I highly recommend sit down with your marketer, sit down with your in-house or your agency, and really make sure that they just apply a lead form to each campaign. That'll clear everything out. There's very little we cannot track nowadays. We can track everything nowadays. Now, how do you really, again, how do you get those 30 leads? How do you make sure you know exactly where those come from? Well, this is a simple visual that I always like to provide. This is as simple as it gets. Let's say you have a video advertisement. You're paying Facebook or Instagram or Google or whatever it is, your Performance Max is coming up, or YouTube advertising. Let's say you're paying those platforms. Well, the first click should always be a landing page. On that landing page, that is where you're going to put this lead form. Here's your picture of your lead form right there. You see name, phone number, email, make it required. As soon as they fill that out, boom, it goes straight into TintWiz. You can even track phone calls with this strategy. The goal of a landing page is to separate organic. That's hard work. You earn that. You don't have to, that's not going towards your ad dollars, versus paid, right? If you can see what's organic versus paid, well, when you have that next installer that comes up to you and says, hey, I'm a skilled window tinter, I want to work for you, you can say, yeah, because you give your marketer a call and say, hey, look, spend $50 more a day. I got another tinter. Let's open up our capacity. Let's talk about the third tip. Let's talk about the third secret. We talked about having the importance of having multiple marketing channels. We've talked about knowing your numbers. Numbers don't lie, creating that scoreboard. This is the single most powerful tool to apply to any type of marketing. If there was one thing that I could recommend, it is mastering this right here. Video decides the market leader. And now I'm going to get under some people's skin here a little bit. Best known beats best product every single time. We have a lot of artists in this industry, a lot of highly skilled installers, and I have this conversation often. I'm sorry, but if you're not going to be able to grow, it's not an effective marketing strategy to have the best product and service out there. People need to know that you're the best. That's the big difference there. Best known beats best product every single time because they got to the customer first. The new guy on the block, the reason why he's getting more leads is because he got in front of that new car owner first. He got in front of that person searching for window tint before you did. They got the conversation. Whoever gets him on the phone first, they're the ones that has a chance to build that relationship, right? So what do I mean by this? Video decides the market leader. We're in the middle of a video war, and there's not enough people talking about this. We've been preaching the power of video marketing for years now. And I will tell you guys, it was before TikTok came out, it's before this video war started happening. Everybody knows about TikTok. Well, nowadays, it's the #1 website year over year, right? They're talking about banning it. It's already had its impact in Silicon Valley. It's already had its impact on social media in general. It's completely changed the landscape. YouTube, second largest website on the planet. Google owns YouTube, right? TikTok forced YouTube to completely change their focus and come out with a new product. You know how hard that is for a $1 trillion company like Google to decide to come out with something new and change their algorithm, something that, AI is the rave nowadays, right? That happened because TikTok. They knew that consumers wanted short form, faster, punchier videos, right? It's kind of foreshadowing there. And then on top of that, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels. Everybody was loving that. I love Reels as well. So Facebook had to change their whole approach and whole and maneuver everything to focus on video. Well, now, and I can tell you this is across all platforms, the whole internet focuses on video. Video gives you that unfair advantage. Video builds yourself. Video grabs attention. Video is a scroll stopper. When we pay Facebook or when we pay, when we pay Google to advertise something, pictures don't get prioritized as much anymore. These platforms like Facebook and Google, they prioritize user experience. They want to make sure they have quality advertisements there. They shut advertisers down if you have low quality pictures or too much text on there. They will not advertise it. But they love advertising high quality video. And I'm going to show you guys some of the most profitable videos we've ever produced. I got some new stuff here I'm pretty excited to share with you guys. But before I do that, Performance Max is the newest Google campaign that was announced last year. And Performance Max, it's heavily focusing on video. It's a very robust campaign. You load it up with a lot of marketing assets, videos, titles, pictures. I mean, the list goes on. But it is something that is the only algorithm generated platform, and it is something that has shown to favor the video aspect a little bit more. So again, let this dictate some of your guys' moves going forward. Let's give some examples here. Now, Christy, just a heads up, I gotta figure out how to share my video real quick. I probably can do this in record time, so everybody bear with me.
We are loving this so far, Ray.
It's amazing, the information. Yeah.
Okay, I got one pulled up here. Share screen, okay. Here we go, guys. Let's take a look at a high converting marketing video.
Since we just got to scratch the surface on some of the benefits of ceramic window tint,
Start that over.
I'm going to show you why the greatest innovation in window film technology is ceramic window tint. My favorite part about this technology that you can't get in standard film is you can go from as dark as 5% VLT all the way up to essentially clear, making it fully convenient and legal to tint your entire windshield. You see, ceramic window tint gets its name from the nano-ceramic particles built inside the adhesive layer, giving it a higher resistance towards heat. Ceramic window tint rejects up to 98% infrared rays, which is approximately 50% more IR rejection than your standard dyed film, which is the heat that you feel from the sun. Since we just got to scratch the surface on some of the benefits of ceramic window tint, and if you'd like to find out more information, come visit us at the Detail Studio LTX. My name is Javon, and I look forward to working with you.
Now, talk about new kid on the block, right? I'm going to try and pull up another video here, guys. But this is what should pop up as soon as your website loads. This is what should be at the forefront of your guys' video marketing strategies. Let me close this real quick. We all know that there's this short attention span that goes out there nowadays, right? Well, we use that to our advantage. The goal for Media Team, the goal for my team and our partners is to make 60-second fast-paced videos that don't focus on the car. I don't make cool car content. That's something that's going around quite a bit right now, and I really don't recommend it. If you're just showing a cool edit of the cars that are coming inside your shop, you're not delivering value to the customer. You're appealing towards the do-it-yourselfers, the DIY guys, because they love cars. They are car enthusiasts, right? But the vast majority of our customers that want our services, to pay for our services, they don't want to do anything, and I don't want them to do anything because I want them to come to our shops and I want to install it, right? They love their car. They don't love all cars. So when you make cool car content and you show that first Lamborghini that came into the shop that year, you're getting swiped by the best type of clientele in the first 2 to 3 seconds. I obsess over the first 2 or 3 seconds. And if you look at the next video I'm going to show you guys, you'll notice right away, I'm going for some of the most common questions that we get in the shops every single day. Right away, I'm showing the product that we're selling right away. I don't talk about us. I don't talk about the brand. I don't talk about the installation steps. It's too fast, too soon. They're still trying to decide if they want the product. I'm trying to build value on the product. I'm trying to build more value on and need and urgency on what we're trying to promote. And here's the thing. A lot of experts nowadays say there's 2 things people want. This is how you grab attention on any platform, any type of marketing. There's two ways to do it. Either education, which I'm a huge advocate for education because that's also builds more product It builds more awareness, builds shareable videos. I have campaigns that have hundreds and hundreds of shares on them, and they're advertisements. That's unheard of, but our industry can do it like that because the products are that damn good. We need more product awareness. And if you lead in with education, I promise you, it'll lower conversions. It'll scale new shop owners. If you're a new shop owner, scale to 7 figures in the first year. And then on top of that, it'll take veterans. It'll take you past the plateau that you might be stuck at right now. Okay. So let me get on here and get another one going. You guys are going to see my eyes wandering here for a second. Okay. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to show somebody that you guys might know pretty well. Boom, here it is. Okay, can everybody see? Christy, can you see this?
Yes.
Just want to double check, make sure.
It's a black screen yet. You haven't played the video probably.
Awesome, good. Uh-oh.
This is paint protection film. It is a very strong film that stops your car from rock, chip, scratches, and road debris.
Oh no. We'll let that load just for a second. You hear the first words that came out of Mike's mouth? This is paint protection film. He didn't talk about, hey, hi, my name is Mike Norton, I'm from AFS. Don't do that anymore. That stuff, again, you got 1 or 2 seconds. They used to say you have 5 seconds to grab someone's attention and hook them with your video. Now they say you have 3 seconds. I say you have 1 second. So in the first second of this video, you guys can see right away, we're laying film down. Mike is saying, this is paint protection film. Immediately, I'm speaking to a new car owner. Immediately, I'm educating them on what the product is. That's what gets people to watch these videos all the way through, and also create shareable videos that people will like and save and follow, right? Let's see if this will play all the way now.
This is paint protection film. It is a very strong film that stops your car from rock, chip, scratches, and road debris. And it's also self-healing. Paint protection film, which is also known as Clear Bra, have self-healing technology, which means the film will heal itself after scratches appear on your vehicle. Clear Bra hydrophobic property is another reason why you should have the film installed. Hydrophobic means virtually nothing sticks to the film. To protect your investment, click the link.
There you go. And at the very end is where we introduce the logo. We use a motion graphic so we can put movement and bring life into that logo. And then after that, that's where we have a quick call to action. There's people that watch those whole videos and don't even know they're an advertisement till the very end. And that's what you want, because that's creating great content. There's 2 types of content that I hope that you guys remember. And there's 2 types of content I hope you don't do after this presentation. It's me content, where you talk about yourself and you just talk about how you guys are so good and how long you've been in business. Save that for the sales process. That's where that matters, where they're already at your doorstep and they're trying to look to see if they trust you. Or cool car content. I kid you not, I was hesitant putting that Lamborghini in front of that camera, guys, but Mike has built up such a big brand as a Tesla specialist, and one of the shops that does the most Teslas in the state of Texas. We felt it was right to finally introduce an exotic car. I never even want to advertise exotic cars because it scares away our best customers. They think that your shop is too good. They think that their Tesla is not good enough. They think that you have to have a Ferrari or Lamborghini if you just have cool car content. Okay. Now I'm going to, Christy, how much time do I have? I got a little bit more. I just need to get a good time check to see how long.
You're good.
Okay. I got a little bit more. Let's pick up where I left off. Here's my slides here. There we go. Share slides. Ooh, is this the right one? Nope. This one? Yep. Here we go. We're back in it. Back in it, everybody. So I wanted to give you guys a framework that you can work off of, right? Because some guys, they don't have a big marketing budget, right? I mean, if you're a 1 to 2 man team, you might not be able to spend $1,000 or $2,000 a month, right? What if you just have a cell phone? That is good enough. You don't have to have a high quality marketing video, high quality budget. Everybody has an iPhone. Everybody has a Samsung. That is good enough. Just get comfortable being in front of the camera, talking. Just put your educator's hat on. Don't worry about being perfect or professional. Worry about delivering value to your customer and answering their most common questions. You can put this everywhere. So here's a quick little formula. Take a screenshot, take a picture. I'm giving this away to you guys. We actually gave this away at the Auto Film Growth Conference. We had a little booklet. But this is a quick little formula. There's 3 steps to it. Questions clients ask all the time. That's your hook right there. I'm going to give you an example of this. Value-added educational points. Okay, I'll explain what that is. And then one, not multiple. Don't say, hey, go to our website or give us a call. Don't do that. One clear call to action, right? You want to keep people focused on what they're searching for and give them one specific call to action. So here's the first element. This is your first 2 to 3 seconds. Will darker window tint keep more heat out? This is a question I was asked today. I know some of you guys are laughing about that because you know that you just got asked this today. It's a great hook. It's a great way to grab attention. Here's what comes immediately after that, word for word. The short answer is no. The quality of your film determines how much heat is rejected. Let me show an example with our heat box demo. This heat box will demonstrate how much heat is allowed to pass through the film. Easy. And think about the visual. You're just walking up to a heat box in your shop. Just make sure it has a nice background. Second part, this is ceramic film, and ceramic window film is our most popular film. The words most popular are heavily underestimated. Most popular film because of the strong heat rejection properties. Third part, and you can cut this up into three clips. You don't have to run through it all at once. This ceramic film also comes with a lifetime warranty, so you don't have to worry about replacing the film again. Here's your last part, last element, one clear call to action. If you'd like to keep the heat out of your car, visit our website to get a free quote. Simple. This, and I'll tell you guys, this is how I help guys on year 1 go up against guys on year 10. I just establish ourselves as as a professional, right? You're new, you're trying to grow, right? Well, who are you going to trust? The guy who has a well-crafted video that makes you feel more comfortable, or someone that just has a bunch of text on their website and makes me read? That's the economy nowadays. That's how people make purchasing decisions now. We're in a video economy. Now, when it comes down to this video formula, it can be applied to every service that you guys can imagine, anything and everything under the sun. Now I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. Did I stop that successfully? I think I did. And that is the end of my PowerPoint presentation slides, and those are those 3 key secrets. Guys, I promised Manny that I'll do something. So if you guys would like the media team to work on some of you guys' projects, just reach out to me personally. It's Ray M. Padilla. There's Manny. Or themediatune.com. Themediatune.com. I did it, Manny.
Well, thank you, Ray. I just wanted to tell everybody out there, one of the reasons why I asked Ray to present, between Ray and his partner Aladdin, they have an amazing ability to explain what is otherwise difficult for most people to understand, this whole notion of digital marketing. And when I saw him present in earlier this year at Tinder Battles, he really made complete sense in terms of what he was saying. Yeah. And not only do he and his partner have the ability to explain what is a difficult concept for most, but they deliver on the results, right? I mean, if you look at who their client list is, they got some of the biggest and best that they're representing. So, you know, it's no wonder why I look at the comments here, and they're all positive and people are learning things. And it's such a nebulous concept, digital marketing, but there are people out there like Ray and Aladdin who get it. And I think the cool part of this whole thing is their focus is this industry. You know, they're not a digital marketing company that just takes random clients. you know, a tinner here, a plumber there. They're focused on this industry, the automotive, the architectural, films and finishes industry, whether it's polyester, whether it's urethane, whether it's vinyl, whether it's a ceramic coating, it doesn't matter. That's their focus. So Ray, really great job. Wonderful. I think everybody learned a lot.
That's my goal. I appreciate that, man.
So we have a question here, Ray, which I think I know the answer to. Marco said, awesome presentation, Ray. Do you offer these services for the residential flat glass market?
Absolutely. Big time. It's hard to stay away from that when you have so many people in this industry that, you know, they get results, and then after that, like, hey, well, what's next, right? Everybody wants flat glass. So yeah, we're pretty experienced in the flat glass space. We've actually launched some people's flat glass businesses.
Very
That's
nice.
great.
Anybody else have any more last minute questions for Ray before he hops off? Ray, the feedback in the comments section is amazing.
Thank you, guys. Well, follow me. I got a lot of cool videos. Ray M. Padilla. Ray Padilla, it's right here, right? I should have put an M there. I wasn't thinking. See, that's my marketer mindset. Oh, if I just put it.
The M stands for marketing.
But follow me on Instagram, guys, and of course, Auto Mastery. We got a lot of great content there, and I give a lot of our strategies and secrets out there too.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thank
one
you,
more
Ray.
question, Ray. One more before you hop off. Awesome info, Ray. Question regarding educational video creation. I have vocal cord damage after surgery, so talking is difficult. How would you suggest I create these types of videos? This is from Tony South, who you might have met at Tinner Battles.
No problem, Tony. Hope everything recovers quickly. But I will tell you, you're just gonna have to find some good-looking guy or girl and put them in front of the camera. Make sure that they're clear and confident, and just roll that way. We've done that a bunch of times, and it works perfectly well. I would recommend just think a little bit long term. Make sure that they're okay with being advertised. You know, maybe an NDA, or a release of the content. But make sure they're going to be around for at least 6 months or more, so people can see the same face over time through all your marketing activity.
Very nice. All right, Ray. Well, we appreciate you coming on and taking the time and all the amazing information.
Appreciate it. Let's rock and roll.
All right. Thank you, Ray.
Thanks, Ray.
All right, guys. What an amazing presentation.
Yeah.
I hope you learned as much as I did. All right. So we have Erik from Tint Wiz up next. But before we turn it over to Erik, we're going to do another giveaway. So everybody throw in the comments, #Ray, and you will be entered for another giveaway. #Ray. There we go, Jeanette. Hopefully they'll come on in. We'll give it a couple minutes. Who is excited for Erik from Tint Wiz's presentation? He has some awesome giveaways coming up. I think there might be some Apple AirPods, a MacBook Air. Pretty awesome. All right, they're coming in. Let's see where we're at. All right, almost at 50. Let's get this ready. All right.
They're still coming in.
All right, guys.
#Ray.
Give it a couple more seconds. Getting the entries up. All right.
10 more seconds, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
All right. This is for another EPD swag bag with some material. See who it is. All right. Congratulations, Justin.
Oh, Justin, I wish I could pronounce your last name. That's as
I'm
bad as
not
mine.
going to even try. I am not going to even try. All right. Justin, make sure to message us your ship to information so we can get that bag out to you. All right, guys. Now we have Erik.
Where'd Manny go?
Yeah, he's
There
right
he
here.
is.
All right, Manny.
Yeah, thanks, Marion and Chrissy. I want to introduce Erik because I think it's a natural complement to what we just saw of Ray. And that's really all about them being the 1-2 punch. So you think about it, Ray and Aladdin, his colleague, are great at helping you make the phone ring, marketing and growing your business. It's a natural complement to Erik's Tint Wiz. As I alluded to earlier, it is a mind-blowing solution specifically written for the people in this audience, the automotive and architectural film dealer. This is how you can really take control of your business to manage it, especially if it's growing, and Tint Wiz itself can help it grow. So it's a natural complement that certainly stands on its own, but really can complement what Ray talked about, which is effective marketing, because Erik has created a tool that pretty much does it all. And so with that being said, Erik, please show everybody what Tint Wiz is all about.
Manny, thank you so much for the incredible welcome and introduction and the opportunity to do this. Chrissy, Marion, putting this together is very forward thinking, and it's been very enjoyable to watch. And, I'm looking forward to sharing Tint Wiz and a little more what it can do.
Great.
Awesome. We're so excited. All right.
So the best thing to do would be, we'll pull up Tint Wiz in just a second. Well, we could pull up now, but stick with me if you can, Marion and Chrissy. I'll need you to help me through to pretend to be a customer and help in some of how we'll go through Tint Wiz and show, some of what it does. And where I'd like to start is really where Ray left off. Is Tint Wiz up or not yet?
Oh, there we go.
Perfecto.
Smooth.
Perfecto.
Yes.
Okay, so Tint Wiz, that's the dashboard. We're looking at the desktop version. It's also an app in the App Store for Apple as well as Android. And where I'd like to kind of start off is really where Ray left off, which was he had mentioned the lead forms and how you could use lead forms to gather inquiries from just about everywhere. So all your social media platforms, from your website and so on, and make it more convenient, because one thing that you do more than tinting is quoting, because you actually quote more vehicles than you tint. So quoting is extremely important, and how you manage the inbound of those leads and how you handle those quotes is just extremely important, because it's the beginning of that process. So lead forms are where you do that, and you can see that you can create unlimited amounts of lead forms. So Ray was saying create a lead form, not only for Google Ads, but for every campaign and so on. And he's absolutely right. And that is why one feature in Tint Wiz is the ability to create as many lead forms as you want. There's no additional cost. There's nothing. It's unlimited, because that is a best practice. And that's what we encourage. How we've developed Tint Wiz is to encourage best practices, because like Manny was saying, we want you to grow. And growth could be a lot of things, right? It could be the square footage of your shop. It could be the size of your team. It could be the gross revenue. It could be your profits. It could be growing mobility, meaning being able to handle work from outside of your office or your shop. It could be growing happiness, meaning a more streamlined, less hectic, more pleasant way to handle things. So it really is there to grow, down to growing your reviews. And you see reviews right here, and we'll talk about that, how Tint Wiz grows your reviews. And it does all of this within one system. And I'll skip to the chase. It's $100 a month after a 30-day free trial. So when you implement your lead forms in social media or your website, leads come automatically into Tint Wiz. You're notified in email, you're notified on the app. There's notifications everywhere, because new leads are important. And you'll see right here, we have a 19 notification that there's 19 new leads waiting for us. So if I click in there, I can see on the right very quickly the acquisition. So where did these leads come from? These are the lead forms that they came from. And I can click into any one of them. So I'll click into Henry Hall, and I can read his year, make, and model. And what did he want? So in this case, he has a 2021 Lexus SUV. And he's concerned about potential paint damage and wants a quote for partial paint protection film covering the front bumper, hood, and side mirrors. So it sounds like, he kind of knows what he wants. He might want maybe a full front instead of a partial, because maybe covering the full hood. So we should obviously talk about that. And maybe there's a chance he'll do the full SUV. Who knows? From here, you could call him, right? And whether you call him first or you create his project and do these steps, it really doesn't matter. That's up to your workflow. But you can see that I created a project for him. And with them on the phone, before the phone call, after the phone call, whenever you want, I can very easily come in here to the proposals, and I can search through saved proposals, and you can save as many proposals as you want and pick anyone that's most relevant, or create a new one for the specific quote. In this case, I'll click PPF3 options, and I can send it to him that quickly.
Nice.
So what did I just send to his phone and his email address? This quote has our logo at the top and our information, has his information, has instructions for the lead form, the year, make, and model of his vehicle. And you see that we gave him an option for a partial front, which is what he asked for. And it details the Scotchgard Pro 200 and the key benefits of it. It details the coverage of the PPF that's included in this. And additionally, you see pictures and so on. This is a 3M image, essentially. This is something that comes with TintWiz. These are just pictures. You can include your attachments, your videos, whatever it is that's going to help display your shop, your service, and so on. And they could select that solution. But now you see, we also gave them another solution for a full front, which includes obviously the full hood instead of the partial and so on. We can show other installation pics and the coverage visually. They could select that one. And we have one for the full vehicle, and we could select that. They could select that one. And this quote goes to their phone. It goes to their email. It's there instantly. They can approve it online. It can have your reviews below it. So right then and there, they can see why they should go with you. These reviews are all in your control. So you're actually able to curate the reviews and the pictures that show right here. So you can really make the best impression possible. And the customer can prove it online. And from your end, you're actually able to see that it was sent, but not viewed yet. And once it's viewed, it'll actually change the status and show it's viewed. Now, if we approve that proposal, and we could type soonest available, maybe type in his name, you'll see that the status of the project, the status of the proposal, everything just approved itself. And if we go back to that project, you'll see that what he selected is now there. Everything else is crossed out. If we wanted to collect a deposit, we could. So maybe we will collect a $200 deposit through credit card. We'll save that. And now that $200 deposit will be automatically applied to his invoice. So if any changes are made, potentially, it doesn't matter. It'll just be applied to whatever the invoice is. And when you're ready to create the invoice, it's as easy as clicking create invoice. And you can see everything from the project is there. You can add any notes. You can save and send the invoice right from here. And you can use TintWiz alongside any payment processor, Square, Clover, Stripe, absolutely anything. QuickBooks, there's a direct integration as well. So however you take payment, you'll just record it there. And you'll see that it recorded when I created and sent that invoice, it added that partial credit card deposit right there. Very easy for everybody to view and see. And you can add payments from there and so on. Now, if we were removing PPF on this project, I may want that customer to sign a document releasing me of any liability. So what I could do is I can come right here into the document section. I can hit send, and I can pick from any amount of saved documents that I create. So this one will be for PPF removal, and sending them that document. If I need to edit it, I can, and you can read that it, acknowledges liability. I can save and send it. And they can actually sign it with their finger on their mobile device or desktop, and it'll record that signature as well as all the details to that contract. It'll save there automatically for you in TintWiz and be there to cover your butt. Below that, you see project attachments. That's where before and after pictures can go, videos, walk around videos, absolutely any sort of file, design files, anything can be saved here and referenced back forever, essentially. And then you have project notes. This is where you can easily add notes for each other, for yourself, whatever it is, any reminder. And as you saw there, you can even create tasks. You can assign them to other members of the company and so on. So this is one place that everything can be, so that instead of asking each other questions about a project or trying to remember things in your own head or searching through email or scrolling through pictures in your phone from a year ago, instead you're able to pull it up in seconds very easily and effectively. Right? And just know that it's in the app. It's not, you don't have to worry about if your phone, you lost your phone that had that information. If you got a new computer, it doesn't matter. It's in the app, and the app can be accessed by anyone that's part of your business that has a login, and yourself anywhere, whether it be your phone, your tablet, your computer, anywhere with internet. So that's a quick overview of a PPF application. But now for a live demo, if you will, assist me, Chrissy.
I sure will.
Okay. So now let's assume maybe I'm just going to pick up the phone. And Chrissy, thanks for calling. Are you looking for, is this for your car, home, or business, or is it for your yacht?
For my car. I wish it
Perfect.
would be my yacht.
And Chrissy, in case we get disconnected, what's your phone number?
443-807-3332.
Perfect. And Chrissy, I'll send you a confirmation at the end of this. What's your email address?
It's cforbes@epdwindowfilm.com.
Perfect. And you said it was for your vehicle. What's the year, make, and model?
It's a 2016 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Nice. Very nice. What color is it?
White.
Beautiful. My vehicle's white as well. It's my favorite color.
There you go. The absence of color.
Oh, you're exactly right. So I'm creating a project. And now, Chrissy, what are you looking to do? Is it for your 2 front doors? Are you looking for all sides on the back? Is there tint on there now?
Let's do all sides in the back.
All sides in the back. So again, I could just come in here and create a quote, just like I did, or use an existing quote rather, just like I did for paint protection. But I'd rather show you a different workflow that could also get used. So all sides in the back, I can come in here to services. And now let's pretend that maybe I'm kind of a new admin, right? I don't necessarily know everything. I can come in and say, well, our all sides in the back starts at $250 and goes up depending on the amount of heat rejection you're looking for and so on. And if you say, oh, that's perfect, I'm actually looking for the absolute lowest cost, I'm not planning on keeping my vehicle long and so on, I could potentially just click on this. It's added the price in here. I could create an invoice and I can send you that invoice ready to go. You don't have to create a proposal, but it is still recommended that even if I schedule you, which we'll do right now, I'll save that invoice and I'll send it. But even if I schedule you for an installation, I still potentially should send you that quote, because that quote is going to be a sign of our professionalism. It's going to potentially upsell you. And it's also maybe going to keep you from calling the next person, or at least keep you from going with the next person because of the impression you were able to make. So let's actually send that quote out and take a look at it real quick. So we'll send that proposal out anyway and just take a look. So it's all sides in the back, and we'll do it as a large SUV. And let's view it. And you can see in this case, I just have the spec sheet from 3M in here. And it shows the good heat rejection with the Obsidian. It shows the superior heat rejection and explains it and so on with the ceramic IR. And then obviously we show the famous 3M crystalline, best of the best from this line. And we also, in addition to that, show the upsells. So this is what you're not going to necessarily be able to easily put together in a text message or email or conveniently. And that's add a visor strip, right? Maybe they want to add their full windshield. Maybe they want to add their windshield with crystalline and block out almost all of that heat and have really the most pleasant vehicle driving experience they could have. And again, obviously they can approve it and so on down here. So whether it be a proposal for 2 front doors and you include optional removal, or whether it be tint for all sides on the back, you do whatever you need to do. Now, Chrissy, let's get you scheduled. So I can open up this window. I can see my calendar. I'm going to click on the today button. We'll take a look at tomorrow. You know, tomorrow I do have a flat glass consultation in the morning and I have a PPF drop off all day. How does your Saturday look? Anything available?
How about Saturday morning?
Saturday morning, we could get you in at 8 a.m. And it'll be done by 10. Would that work?
Perfect.
Perfect. And you're actually going to get a text message and email right now notifying you of the day, the time, as well as the location. And then you'll get a 24-hour reminder and a 1-hour reminder as well. And if anything comes up, there'll be a link in that reminder that you'll be able to let us know and cancel the appointment if needed, and we can reschedule at your convenience.
Perfect.
Perfect. Now, kind of fast forwarding to that day, another convenient feature that is one of those will save you time every time. Did you get the confirmation?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Okay. So a feature that's a save you time every time is, there's the check-in and check-out feature.
Wow.
And that is really just a great way to keep track of when a vehicle started, when it's completed. So maybe somebody who's answering the phones can tell it's in the process, or you as the owner can look down, or whatever it is. You keep track of how long it takes and so on. Now, right below that, you see the vehicle ready. So when your vehicle's complete, you can simply click the vehicle ready, and I can send you a text message that quickly. I can edit it if I need. But just like that, you're going to get an SMS letting you know the vehicle's ready. And that is, again, one of those save you time every single time, because that's something that you do with every vehicle that is a drop off at least, or even if they're in your showroom, you can send them a text. Maybe they're outside or down the street. So that's that.
Real time. That's huge.
Yeah.
Everything was thought of. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Now, at the end of this process, you will get a review request automatically as well. And that review request can be triggered quite a few ways. You can decide when, if you want to send it out when the invoice is paid in full, which is recommended in default. There's also new invoice created, installation checkout, or 1 day after the installation.
Wow.
And that will send an automatic review request to your customers, and it will route them. It'll give them a very easy way to be routed to wherever you would like them to leave a review. So you can come in here and set up your Google page. You could add Facebook, Yelp, and so on, and choose only the ones you want. And you can change it from time to time. And that way you can build the reviews where they're most important to you. And you can request a review from every customer, because that is the numbers game there, right? Like, one of the absolute best possible ways to grow your business is by being the company that has the outstanding amount of reviews in the map pack on Google. You want to have the most. You don't want to just have 30. You don't want to have 60 because your competitor has 40. You want to have 600 because your competitor has 80. You want to have 1,000. You want to build that number up. And this is an absolutely automated way that it's going to do that. And then from there, you can choose which reviews to show on your proposals. You can embed those reviews on your website and so on.
Very nice.
So one last important thing that I want to show, and then maybe we'll get into the giveaway, or any questions, is the support. So if you go into support from the website or from the app, you're going to find this page. And what I want to point you to is the live chat. We're there 24/7, 365 to help with any questions. That's the best way to get a question answered. Everybody has access, and it's direct link to your answer. The YouTube channel is absolutely somewhere you should subscribe. It's Tint Wiz. It's that simple, just Tint Wiz. It's on YouTube. And we're almost weekly adding videos that are showing different tips, tricks, techniques, new features, and so on, and how to use them. And then from there, we have a training area. We have our amazing coaches. We have a help center that's built up weekly as well. And of course, you can email us. And then the Facebook community, it's called the Tint Wiz community. It's an amazing, magical place on Facebook where really the best of the best get together. It's very kind, it's very inviting, and people share their best practices, answer questions, share what's going on. So the Tint Wiz community, please definitely join. And tomorrow, okay, so when I was going through that demo, you saw the services that we had set up, and those were canned services, okay? So you can actually import and export your services into Google Docs or Microsoft Excel and so on. So I could just export these right now and share that file. So a TintWiz user or a new TintWiz user can just literally click import, add that file, and then theirs is going to be exactly set up like that. And then they can edit them if they want to, reorder them, change them however they want. But it's a great kickstart to this format. Maybe you're a 3M dealer and you want to get going. So if you would like to use that import document, tomorrow we'll be sharing it in the TintWiz community on Facebook. You can grab it and just upload it, and it's a quick head start to getting started.
That's
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm trying to go through here and see some questions. I think I saw, Erik, how can they get their logo big like you had it on your demo?
Sure. So logo is going to be in the settings, and you're going to go to business info. Now, a couple things to keep in mind, ideally, typically you want it to be a transparent image, a clear background, but it can have a white background or a black background. It doesn't matter. But make sure to crop out any unnecessary space around the logo, because if there's too much space around the logo, then the actual colored part ends up becoming too small. So upload your logo there, then come into settings again and go into configuration, and you can adjust the size of your logo right here, anywhere from 40 to 100 size. And it is sized at 40 by default, but you can size it up to 100. And also in this configuration area, you'll find a lot of customizations you can do to tailor TintWiz to your preferences, whether it be showing a map if you do mobile work primarily, to changing the spacing of your calendar and so on, setting your tax rates and so on. And this area as well, settings, is where you'll find the integrations, your direct connection to QuickBooks, your direct connection to Zapier, and so on. So basically come into settings, you'll add your staff there, you'll manage your subscription and so on, everything from there.
Awesome. We have another question, Eric. Will there be something similar for flat glass?
So there already is, and it's just as great for flat glass. So you'll see if we come in here, you can see a flat glass quote potentially. I can come in here, create a project, residential, commercial, automotive. You'll see the addresses there. When you schedule a flat glass, it actually brings up a map, which shows you where the project is and so on. And you can see the project's a little different. You can add rooms and measurements. So we could type in living room, kitchen, bedroom, and I can add those rooms. And then I can come into living room and I can add measurements, and you can do this directly from your phone when you're on the job. So it could be a door. There might be 3 of them. They're 33 by 70. Your square footage is calculated for you. Set your glass types if you want, depending on how detailed you want to be. I recommend it. If you want to put a picture, you can pick your films. You can click if there's removal needed and so on. And you can very quickly add your measurements, quickly create a proposal and so on. And let me just do that real quick. So we'll just add these windows and we'll get out of here. And let's just go back. And you'll see it's very similar to the automotive. When you create a proposal, you'll see it already knows your square footage and so on. So in this case, let's put some prestige on these windows, and let's go with prestige exterior 40. We might price that at 16 a square. We could use that price. We could discount it. You'll see that these stats on prestige pop up automatically. Those are all preloaded into TintWiz. You can edit them for the future if you want as well, but they'll come in there from the first time you use it. You can show full or partial scopes. You can actually separate if the kitchen's going to get something different than the living room and so on, so you can quote it accordingly. And you can do the same, add your pictures and send that quote to your customer. You can even go from the pictures and archive and look through previous pictures that you might have taken of a project and just simply select that picture. Maybe it would obviously be a home or a business. You can just select whatever pictures that you wanted, and we can save solution. You can hit save files, save solution, and you'll see we'll send that quote the same way. And then what's especially, I think, helpful in flat glass, because you see all your measurements and so on. You can hide them if you don't want the customer to see them. But again, when we come down to this invoice area, what a time saver this is, because you're not having to retype this every single time, because with flat glass, you have to show some sort of scope of work if you're doing flat glass frequently. So it all populates for you. Take your deposit. It's very similar to automotive. And marine is there as well for you yacht installers.
Nice. All right. So we have another question. So can we take payments in TintWiz now?
You can. So you really always can take payments in TintWiz. If you integrate with QuickBooks, then you're going to take through QuickBooks processing. Now, beyond that, you're just going to want to use it alongside, recording your payment alongside Square, Clover, and so on. And that really is the most used way in addition to QuickBooks. Now, we are working on a Stripe integration, which will work similar to QuickBooks. It can be used in addition to QuickBooks, and that will be another payment option in addition to QuickBooks, where customers will have that payment option directly on an invoice, and obviously it'll be integrated with the deposit feature you saw as well earlier here.
Another question from Zach. Anything for detailing?
Yeah. So, okay. It's called Tint Wiz. I showed you Tint, but I also showed you PPF. Tint Wiz is very widely used amongst the protective film and coating industry. So that's kind of a better way. Maybe protective film and coating Wiz will be the new name. But yes, you can set up any services you want in there. If you use any coatings or anything like that, they can be preloaded. We have most of the common coatings in there, as well as 3M's ceramic coating in there as well. So your services, your proposals, everything about your projects in Tint Wiz can be any sort of service. You're really just breaking it down by, is it going on a vehicle? Is it going on a home, a business, or is it going on a yacht? But what defines it is endless.
Nice.
Beautiful. All right. Another question from Erik. Is it FreshBooks compatible?
So compatible is a good word. I like that. It doesn't seamlessly integrate, like a direct integration like QuickBooks. But since the word compatible was used, I will show you how it is compatible. So there isn't a QuickBooks integration here. However, you can link FreshBooks to Tint Wiz through Zapier. And that is the purpose of that Zapier integration, is connecting Tint Wiz with over 5,000 other apps out there and forming those bridges to connect, whether it be a marketing campaign and you're saying, hey, when this happens, put this customer in my MailChimp campaign or my Constant Contact, or when an invoice is paid, put that information in my FreshBooks account. That is how you're going to do it through Zapier. Another way that's even more simple, it takes a couple clicks, but it is very simple, is you can always come into your projects and you can come into export and you can create your date range. So maybe it's just like this month, right? Or last month, let's say. And then you can go in and say, well, let's just do all my paid in full invoices, or maybe it's all my invoices and so on. And you can extract all the data that you need based on the date range and what you're looking for as a file, as a CSV file that will directly be importable into your FreshBooks account as well. So those are two options as far as how you can use FreshBooks alongside.
And then Marissa was asking if, where'd it go?
She can use Cash App and Venmo on Tint Wiz as well.
Yeah. So if we go into invoices, and invoices works, something to point out, it works very similar to proposals, where you can see if somebody viewed your proposal or viewed your invoice, if it was partially paid or not. So an example of that would be down here. If I go to proposals, I can see that this was sent and not viewed. I haven't sent this one. These are approved. This is viewed, but not approved, and so on. Invoices work the same way. So let's just come into one that's been paid, and you would just take that payment on Venmo. Now that can be a note. Your Venmo account can be a note on your invoice. It can be something that they're linked to after they approve a proposal. So you can direct somebody. There's a feature in here that you can say, when somebody approves a proposal, link them somewhere, and it can be linked with instructions to leave that deposit or pay on Venmo or whatever it is. However you do that, when you come into payments, you'll see that just about every type of payment's there. And if you were to take it through credit card, not seeing, we can definitely add Venmo, but you can always just mark Venmo. You can mark anything. So let's just say you take 50%. I can put Venmo right there, hit save payment, and you'll see that I have those notes that it came in on Venmo. I can see who took the payment, the day and the time, and so on. And I can still see the status of that. So I can see now 1,375 is remaining balance out of that 2,950. It's partial. And if we look at that invoice, you'll see how that's reflected on there for the customer.
Amazing. All right. Remind us again, Erik, what is the subscription charges for Tint Wiz?
So the subscription charge is $100 a month, which covers absolutely everything. So it covers your entire business. It covers unlimited users, all the text messages, the emails, the reviews, everything. So you might, if you're paying another review service that does these automated reviews, typically those are $150 to $200 on their own. So you can see just there, the value that's packed in here. We didn't talk about inventory and so on, but to answer your question, it's $100 a month. It's completely unlimited. There's absolutely no contracts. You manage it completely yourself in the app or on the website by going to subscription in the settings area. You can create your account, you can delete your account, you can do anything you want all on your own. And we're always here to help in live chat if we can.
Amazing. All right, somebody wrote, maybe a dumb question, but is that all preset films and descriptions, or is it basically customizable for each business?
So we have thousands and thousands of films preloaded into TintWiz, all with descriptions already. Now you can always change the description for the future or on that proposal individually. So if you say, I like what Erik, we put into TintWiz for 3M crystalline, but I put this additional information, just change it for the future in your TintWiz account and it's there. But one of the really convenient things is that it's, film descriptions are pre-filled. So if you're quoting a film maybe that you don't normally quote, or you don't know much about the film, you don't really have to do that thing where you look it up and you pull up the information, you read about it, what are the key highlights and so on. Just pull up the film and you're good to go. You can even set your price per square foot per film. And when you're doing like a flat glass proposal, it's going to automatically show you this film should be 15 a square or 13 a square. If you want to discount it, you can. If you want to raise the price, you can. But you can set those things in there. They're reminders for yourself. They make it less you have to look up, but they're also convenient ways to enable your staff, no matter how new or experienced they are, to quote in a consistent best practice way that properly represents your company, eliminates mistakes, and it saves time, because time is money.
All right. Lawrence, does TintWiz have any promotions? So I remember you saying something about a trial, right?
Yes. So there's a 30-day free trial. The 30 days give you access to the full account, right? So like that's your actual account. It's not like a limited demo version or everything. Once you decide to continue with TintWiz, that's the account you'll continue with. So the first 30 days is completely free. It doesn't require a credit card in any way or any sort of payment information or any sort of obligation. You literally can go to the website or download the app with your name and your email address. You'll be using TintWiz completely risk-free, obligation-free for 30 days.
TintWiz is where it's at.
Yeah.
I mean,
and we just want to clarify something. Edgar was asking, can you pay using PayPal or a firm? And I believe you said you can make it anything, right?
Think of TintWiz as a way to record your payment primarily. Now, certainly there are convenient ways to make it more efficient. So like with PayPal, for example, you'll be able to say whether it be for a deposit or a payment, you'll include that payment information. You'll include a link on your invoice or whatever it is. Customer can click that link and make that payment directly there. Depending on what you're trying to connect, you can do that. But at the same time, just, you can just record a payment no matter how you take it, whether it be cash or a check, something you don't normally take, something you take all the time.
Okay.
Nice. All right. I think we got
giveaway time.
I think so.
All right. Giveaway time. The highest stressed part of the time, I feel like, because this has to go off perfectly.
Ooh. So wait,
right.
What are you giving away?
Giveaway time. The first giveaway, we're doing 2 giveaways tonight. The first giveaway is for a set of 3rd gen. That's the newest gen Apple AirPods. The reason that AirPods were picked, this is, we're going to do 2. So this is maybe like your warm up. It's a great prize. Having AirPods in your ear not only enable you to listen to your favorite podcast or music while you're working, but it also enables you to seamlessly answer the phone and type on your phone at the same time. So it's a really convenient way that if you're working, you can use your phone, you can use the app, and also hear the people in your ear. And so I hope these AirPods go to a lot of use, however they may. The second prize will be a MacBook Air laptop. And, to me, a computer, whether it be a phone, a tablet, or a laptop, computer is like a portal to the world, right? We're doing all this through a computer. We all make money through a computer these days to one aspect or another. And I just feel like that's something that can provide hopefully tremendous future value for whoever's going to win it. Now, how to win these 2 prizes? They are both listed on the homepage of shop.tintwiz.com. So you probably want to go to shop.tintwiz.com. You're going to see 1 product for the AirPods, 1 product for the laptop. We're going to do the AirPods first.
Should they go there now?
Yeah, I think
depends.
So.
If you want to win, you better get moving. If you don't, take your time. If you got fast fingers, I don't know. There's strategies to this, but you're going to want to get that item. The AirPods is the first item. You're going to want to put it in your cart, and then there's going to be a discount code. You'll see the discount code when you're checking out, and you're going to have to guess the discount code, and the discount code will make them free. And the discount code is only going to be able to be used once. So whoever is able to type in the discount code and check out in time, the first person is going to win those AirPods. And then we'll do something similar for the MacBook Air. Once people get the hang of it, right? You've got to like try it out, the hang of it, and so on. So
this is
without
exciting.
further ado, let's do it. Okay. So the discount code for the AirPods. Earlier in the evening.
Wait, is this a hint?
You're
not going to give us the answer, right?
No. Oh no, I'm not going to give the answer.
All right, come on.
Oh no. I'm not going to give the answer.
Drum roll.
Okay. The film term is asking, where do we go? You go to shop.tintwiz.com or go to tintwiz.com and click on shop. 2 ways to get you there. It all leads to the same place.
Go.
And you're going to see the 2 products right there up front. These are my notes for tonight. You're going to see the 2 products on the website. You'll see the AirPods, and then you'll see the laptop. Go to the AirPods for now. And the discount code will make the AirPods free. First to check out is the winner. Okay. Earlier this evening, we did a demo. Chrissy, you were so helpful in that demo. And when I asked you the year, make, and model, the model exactly as it was entered into TintWiz is the discount code. So it's not the year, it's not the make, because the make was something. It's the model, it's something. And exactly as it was on the screen is what the discount code is. And we'll know in just a minute when somebody wins.
Ooh. You got to let us know, whoever gets it, guys.
Can you type in Erik's link there?
Erik, shop.tintwiz.com.
Perfect. I like that it's taking a minute. I feel like
someone got it, Dustin said. Who got it, guys? Someone got it. Who's the lucky winner?
So it hasn't alerted me yet, but it is being monitored and should be posted in the comments, or I'll know as soon as
this is so exciting.
It's completely processed, I suppose. Okay, it's Justin Turner. Justin Turner is the winner.
Wow.
Congratulations, Justin.
Congratulations, Justin. I hope they serve your ears.
This is hard to do.
So now does he need to contact you, or do they automatically go in his shopping cart and they're his?
They're basically on the way to him already.
Wow. That's amazing.
There's being a bow put on it right now, and it's going to head out Justin's way.
Congratulations, Justin.
That's great.
So Ash Phillip asked, do we have to fill out everything on the page to get the discount code? I think you have to fill out the first, fill it out until you get to the discount code. Put it that way. You want to be ready for the discount code when we're talking. So I think you have to put in the beginning, which is maybe your shipping address. And then the discount code probably appears at the top of the payment page after you put in your shipping. So we'll give it maybe a few seconds for people to get locked and loaded for the laptop. And then we'll find out who's
get back in again.
Getting the second giveaway.
That is so awesome.
All right, everybody go over to Erik's page.
All right.
And that is shop.tintwiz.com.
Yep.
.com.
All right, people seem loaded, at least based on the comments. It seems like
they're ready.
So this is for?
It's for a MacBook Air laptop. And yeah, just it's for a future of laptoping. Okay, so for this one,
you ready?
I'm ready. For this one, perfect. You have the picture ready. I'm going to move over here a little bit. Okay, So for this one, you see this picture. Now this picture popped up in my memories on Facebook just a few days ago, 3 days ago to be exact. And this was at Tinner Battles just about 1 year ago, right? Now, Tinner Battles took place in a city in Florida, Longwood to be specific. That's not the question. And in that picture, you see some doors, and those doors have window film applied to it. Now, the discount code for the laptop is, don't be too quick on this because I have to make sure that I phrase this right so you get it, because I want whoever hears it first to win. What line of window film is on those doors? The way it's presented is the line is this word, glass finishes by 3M. So it's not this very specific film. It's the line that encompasses a few versions of that film. And as far as if there's a dash, if there's no dash, if it's capitals, if it's no capitals, I went with how the brand presented it on the internet. So there we go.
One of my favorite products.
It's one of my favorite products as well.
That, it was Chuck Cochran who did that install.
Yeah.
Wow. That was awesome.
Stuck in my mind from 2016. Yeah. Like it was one of those like scrolls from, 8 years ago that you can't forget, or 7 years ago. So it's just that one word though. I'm just saying, just to be clear, it's line. When it's presented by the brand, it's like the line, and it's this word, glass finishes. So
wonder if anybody's gotten it yet.
It's not the easiest word to spell.
Yeah.
You might even pronounce it in your head. Hopefully not after this, because it really is one of the most beautiful films out there, period. It's a little pricey, but it's because it's on another level of beautiful and complex. And then there's different options of color tones and so on. So it looks like Brad Becker is the winner. Brad Becker is the winner.
Brad Becker.
Congratulations.
I'm wondering if that's Cody Becker, though. Brad Becker? There might be Brad Becker. No, it's Brad Becker. It's got to be Brad Becker. I was thinking that Cody sometimes gets called another name. And I was thinking, no, it's Brad Becker. Brad Becker, congratulations.
Congratulations.
So
he got it. It's on.
What was it?
Brad Becker.
No, what was the name?
Oh, what was the name? It's dichroic.
Correct.
It's dichroic. It's all one word, no dashes, capital D. It deserves the capital. And Brad, your MacBook Air is going to be on the way to Iowa.
Congratulations, Brad. That was what a cool way to do a giveaway, Erik.
Oh, thank you. Suspenseful, I hope.
Yeah, it had us on a edge of our seat, sweating a little bit. All right. Well, we thank you, Erik, so much for joining us tonight. And from me personally, thank you for all of your help leading up to this. I really appreciate it. If anybody has any other questions, you know where to find Erik. You can shoot him a message on social media or head over to tintwiz.com. All right, Erik, thank you again.
Are we going to see you in July?
You'll see me in July. I'll see you in July in Athens, Georgia. And Mary and Chrissy, Manny, thank you so sincerely for the opportunity to come on here and for putting together such an amazing live stream that you have. I hope you'll do it multiple times a year, maybe once a month, maybe even every week. Who knows? But please do it often.
I hear Manny upstairs laughing now, and he's going to say, see, Erik just
once a month.
on.
Once a month, the same day every month. Maybe. Every quarter, once a quarter.
So this is where I should remove you from the podcast.
Bye. Thanks again.
Bye, Erik.
Bye, Erik. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks again.
All right, guys.
Amazing.
What an awesome podcast. This has been so amazing. We appreciate you guys logging on, tuning in, all of the great interaction. We want to leave you with a video, and then we have a giveaway for WFR, right?
Yep.
All right.
We sure do.
So let's pull up this video for you guys and stay tuned for that WFR giveaway.
My name is Manny Hundrulis, Vice President of Energy Products Distribution. Energy Products Distribution was founded in 1985 and is a master distributor of various automotive films and finishes. We distribute 3M automotive window films, 3M paint protection films, 3M ceramic coatings, and 3M vinyl wrap films. We also offer a digital brochure, which helps our dealers upsell and cross-sell our various automotive films and finishes by giving their customers an interactive view of their options. We make it very easy for the automotive end user to find the dealer that's right for them by using our online dealer locator tool. Our shipping department is highly efficient and accurate. We ship nationwide, and we offer free ground shipping for many films. And we carry every color of 2080 wrap film. The value add we provide our customers is one of lead generation through our extensive digital footprint, hands-on installation, sales, marketing, and product knowledge training through EPD University, and a new industry service that we're now offering called Career Connect. It's the ZipRecruiter or Indeed of the film industry. It helps to pair a dealer looking for labor with an installer looking for employment. EPD Partner Portal, which is an online data repository where our dealers can access important information 24/7, and an online store where our dealers can purchase different films, request free samples, and purchase tools. We offer same-day shipping, and we cut in 1 linear foot increments so you can purchase what you need and nothing more. EPD offers its customers 4 easy ways to order. You can call us, text us, email us, or shop online. Any dealer looking to take their business to the next level and partner with EPD and 3M should visit our website and click Become a Dealer at the top of the page.
All right, guys. Now, for the last giveaway, we have this amazing set of tools. This is, we promoted on WFR. I know a lot of
giveaway.
A lot of people are excited for this July.
Again, Window Film Revolution, Athens, Georgia, July 26th through the 28th. It's going to be an amazing show.
All right. So for this giveaway, throw in hashtag WFR. Anybody? There we go. We see Dean, Haley,
Johnny, exclusive tint. Jeremy. We have Marissa, Vinny, Edgar, Heather. Keep them coming, guys.
Let's see where we're
Lance.
at.
Lance is on.
All right.
Keep them coming.
Who's joining us at WFR? Raise those hands. Here we go. All right. To 50. Let's give it a couple more seconds and then we'll draw. All right. Dustin's going to be there. Cash.
Hey,
what's up, Cash? Jeremy Davis. I hope you bring your amazing wife, Jeremy.
Leah.
Leah's going to be there. Marissa's going to be there.
Of course, Ryan.
All right, guys, let's do this. Haley.
Haley Turner, congratulations.
Congratulations, Haley. Make sure to message us your information so we can make sure to send out this amazing package to you. All right, guys, gonna bring Manny on.
Hey there.
Hey. All right.
I was laughing up there or upstairs here, Chrissy and Marion, at what Erik said because, you know, I agree. I think this needs to be the first of many that you do. I think the two of you did a marvelous job in preparing as well as hosting and emceeing it. And I don't know, I think the audience might agree based on a lot of the positive comments that I've seen. So, you know, everybody out there, please write in the comments if you want to see Marion and Chrissy do this again.
Oh, God.
They may say they don't want to.
Somebody comment.
And on a serious note, I do want to thank all of you for joining us. I mean, it's 9:40 Eastern, and so that's late for some. For others, it's 6:40 and times in between. We know this cuts into your family time, as I mentioned earlier. But we're here to try to show you who we are, how we can help you grow and manage your business. hopefully we brought to you tonight a lot of good content that you feel is appropriate for managing and growing your business. We had some great speakers, between Dean, who talked about this worthy industry charity that has done so much good for so many people in need within our industry. Between Alan Bray, who's just introduced his new windshield protection, which is now urethane based and so much easier to install. With Ray Padilla, who talked about all his digital marketing capabilities specific to this industry and whose client list shows that he knows what he's doing with his partner, Aladdin. And then finally, Erik Devash of Tint, who gave some wonderful giveaways, most humbling, really, and most generous, Erik. But, you know, you saw how thorough and how complicated yet simple to use, how functional Tint really is, and all of that for $100 a month. And that's architectural and that's automotive. So for those of you who aren't using Tint, try that demo that he offered. Check it out. And for those who are looking for a new digital marketing company, check out Ray and Aladdin. They've proven their effectiveness with a lot of big names in this industry. For those looking to get into Bray windshield protection, we have material. It's 48 inches wide by either 25 feet for a small roll or 50 feet for a large roll. It's not that expensive, and we have it ready to ship. And finally, Tinters for a Cause. Just Google Tinters for a Cause. You'll learn a lot more about this charity. You can certainly email or message Dean as well. We're always out there trying to raise money for it because the charity does really good things for this industry. So I would encourage all of you to check it out. And to wrap up everything, I want to sum up. We are going to be doing our giveaway. To sum up the rules again, we've got two products that we're giving away, or two items we're giving away. The first is a gravelator, the machine that you saw in that video. Here, Chrissy's bringing it up on the screen. And then a GraphTech plotter. So really, when you purchase from us on all of the qualifying products that Chrissy has shown, from Dynoc, Fisara, Dusted and Frosted Crystal, Dichroic, that name sounds familiar, Bray, 3M Wrap Film Series 2080, 3M ceramic coating, and installation tools. You can buy them. You can buy many of these items online. You can phone in your orders. You can email your orders. You can text your orders. Just be sure to reference the promo code podcast. So whether you're buying online or you're phoning your order in, texting it, or emailing, just reference the promo code podcast with your order. This way you are then entered into the drawing that'll happen mid next month. And so the way it's going to happen, Marion, Chrissy, and Dean will go live. They'll do two drawings, one for the gravelator, one for the plotter. And the rules are, for every $100 you spend, you get one raffle ticket that goes in this drum that is then used to draw the winner. Now, there are no minimum purchases in order to qualify for the gravelator, but for the plotter, you need to have at least $1,000 in purchases and qualifying purchases to be entered, which should be no problem considering that there's so many of these different products that qualify. So from now until mid-month next month, just make sure when you buy from us, reference podcast, and we're going to do this giveaway so that one of you will win a plotter and one of you will win a gravelator.
And we raise a heck of a lot of money for Tinters for a Cause.
And that's the point too, Chrissy. Thanks for reminding me of that. Yeah. So what we're doing here, in addition, is we're taking 10% of the proceeds from this podcast promotion, and we're donating it to Tinters for a Cause. So everything you buy will go to put your name in the running to win one of these great prizes, a gravelator or a GraphTech. But then those purchases, we're going to take 10% of that and then send that to Tinters for a Cause. So there's a double benefit between now and April 13th on those qualifying products that you buy from EPD. And remember, 4 easy ways to order: phone, email, text, as well as go online. And tomorrow we'll be posting the rules of the contest so you can see exactly how to order from us, to summarize it in case some of you aren't, taking notes.
And again, the live drawing is going to be April 14th. the day after the promotion ends.
With Dean, Marion, and Chrissy, and we'll be sure to announce it so you guys can see it live.
For
Absolutely.
sure.
So guys, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. We've been on here for, wow, 2.5 hours, then some, but we appreciate your time, the love. We saw the comments. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's been great. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody.
For sure, everybody. Appreciate
All
it.
right. Have
Bye,
a good night,
guys.
guys.
Have a wonderful night.
See ya.
Good
Bye-bye.
night, everyone.